febia when the bonus wa we ratete or one in a banana neighbor a John no be non tabby a jaw man and me asem as a shilling on pen was a major woman no diaba or the man come over dear shay and said Yenis our swap any jenny agra womb a fair when you have been here as anymore a bassa while you're a quan swatcher and a pampa no be a son you'll be a small Only pada seni I want my name where we are say Asama to young conato baby and can farm home Menso me to me baby and come up my day Nanso what the man come about the bony pabata and the pamo will be a dan and yonko Yes you and the ratio will be our when you do my what did you go or mine Walk one and you go see enough for you could nature and my would be an any cosonija Obretin you could for Eja woman kunimaba Agrana na yirikwaba akasa no makasa French wo bie na no awoboajo asana na ho febia wani bono so awira tete wo kwani ne bane na sene ne ba ejo no bi no anta bie eja wo mu ana mi di asem asa shiri na no mpa no asem eja wo mu asono biaba wo do man ko oba ade ehye yense yeni nsa wo so ani je ani agrawo afa wonu abi wi ase asoni mu eba sa wo yira kwan so akire ne kwampa no be a son, you'll be a small. Only pada seni I want my name where we are say. As I'm a to young conato baby and can farm home. Menso me to me baby and come up my day. Nanso, what the man come about the bony pabata and the pamo will be a dan and yonko. Yes, you and the ratio will be a when you do my what did you go or mine. Walk one and you go see enough for you could nature and my would be an any cosonija. Obretin you could for Eja woman kunimaba Agrana na yirikwaba akasa no makasa French wo bie na no awoboajo asana na ho febia wani bono so awira tete wo kwani ne bane na sene ne ba ejo no bi no anta bie Eja woman na mi di asem asa shiri na no mpa no asem Eja woman asono biaba wo do man ko oba ade ehye yense yeni nsa wo so ani je ani agrawo afa wonu abi wi ase asoni mu eba sa wa yira kwan so akire ne kwampa no bi asem yo bi asmo oni pada sani awon manwem wo wi ase ha asam to nyonko na to baby an kan fa ho menso metene baby an ka me pema yeden nanso wadoma nko mabo ade bo nipa bata nipa ho obi ada na nyonko yesu ansu ande yirasio obi a woni duma odidi bo a oman Wakwana ni kosi na fro wa yuku ni chechere ne ma biana ni koso ni ja obreti ni kukodo fo Eja wo mu anku ni maba agrana na yiri kwaba akasa no makasa French wo bie na no awoboajo asana na ho febia wani bono so awira tete wakwana ne bane na sene ne ba ejo no bi no anta bie Eja wo mu ana mi di asem asa shiri na no mpa no asem Eja wo mu asono biaba wodoma nko oba ade ehye yense Yenis our swap, any jenny agrawo, a fair when you have been here as a mu. A bassa while you're a quan swatcher and a pampa, no be a son, you'll be a small. Only pada seni I want my name where we are say. As I'm a to young conato baby and can farm home. Menso me to me baby and come up my day. Nanso, what the man come about the bony pabata and the pamo will be a dan and yonko. Yes, you and the ratio. Obia woni duma odidi bo a oman wokwana ni kosi na fro wa yuku ni chechere ne ma bia na ni koso ni ja obreti ni kukodo fo Eja wo mu anku ni maba agrana na yirikwaba akasa no makasa French wo bie na no awoboajo asana na ho febia woni bono so awira tete wokwani ne bane na sene ne ba ejo no bi no anta bie Eja wo mu ana mi di asem asa shiri na no mpa no asem Eja wo mu asono biaba Wadman come about dear shay and said, Yenis our swap, any jenny agrawo, a fair when you have been here as anymore. A bassa while you're a quan swatcher and a pampa, no be a son, you'll be a small. Only pada seni I want my name where we are say.
it's in 4 years in Aqua, Baba, bra. Like joke. That joke I'm never do my chance to say.
Hey, Kwame Appiah Kubi, Mr. Speaker.
And to say,
oh, me that say, I don't bear my job, so now what to say?
And the other room.
Yeah, the only burger in town.
Oh, dear, watch it.
Oh, yeah. Who made him say, yeah, not what they were.
I found out,
Kwame, me call Russia, Kakra.
oh, sir.
Yeah, I'm calling them, I'm calling Russia now. Me baby see, Kakra, Azerbaijan. Me fear Azerbaijan, no, beside me call capital Baku. Koye 1-2-1-2 bia, dia no so elections na duro so ntiro. Me santi me na machina fe. Ye o chire bia me prepare free o.
And the round no far to say.
Me call Russia. Say Russia no Azerbaijan ni Russia no mo ben. I don't know hana.
There be minimum. Said there would be
E tu Russia now be run for Azerbaijan. What you grab for Australia?
Oh, Zambo. That be Australia said it.
Oh, so Australia the extra ho. As a bottom ho. As one you send to Guyana.
As a member.
It's me some crab by Britain.
Okay.
To be real movie Britain na Kwame. Yes, Baby, I didn't do the same buffet. Yes, what say? Say Ghana mo betwaba.
Okay.
And now some baba prepare. Maybe Hessa dear and from my baba Mako to Adaho. Biasa okase campaign and na mo ende no. Eti mi sese no etwado.
Endra ne ende.
Eno na mo ende campaign no. Ti be bedu.
Yenyina.
Ya hanti eno ne ende campaign no. Ti bedu ahomachi. Ahomachi be se no nine. Me dey flight the buy.
What did you hear?
4W4.
4W4 there.
Oh, Ethiopia Airline.
You boy when I say then.
Jumbo jet. Jumbo jet. Timaba. Kwame ye be send is say. From ababo. Am akoko to ada ho. Say campaign na stop. By the betimi akasa wa.
Oh, you betimi akasa of course. Why not?
Kwadi mo nya do.
Obi anye won from until to be kind of person. Na election way ya cover election come on. Okay.
Why come on papa?
Oh, so was why from 2004.
Okay.
Ya the elections that you cover.
That's right. Oh yes.
Na election way ni dicey.
Dicey.
Oh yes. And where we are my lawyer friends be shy.
Okay, yes.
Lawyer for him before pa.
Aye.
And movie say I know musume video.
Sir.
Kwame na ekose na mze ekose sen. Ozo na why na win na mze na say wo na wo bi service question. Who free campaign grounds na wo.
Okay.
What question prior so akoye campaign na NPP ana bedu no na jo na de chi ye me ne wahia.
Okay.
Now we be service for bia no wan ka ya we. Enti who be service ade na ye de.
Na lawyer for you be no tricks be no. Wa munye.
Ana vio said you wonim na 50-50 why enti no Ghana for the be decide on Saturday. Say obi aso o win. Obi
aso o win o Kwame.
Obi aso o win.
Na nra so de said you mo campaign ko si say na me hwe bia.
I be show di nyina asese.
Kwame nya sam ko o. Asa obi a wodom o.
Obi a wodom.
Kwame wa wo eagle eye no. Wa wo eagle eye no me catch madam for bia me flight him say. O hwe dom na. Kwame ba ko de outway ba ko.
Oh, Zambo.
I'm telling you.
I don't know why. Why did I do it? Why did?
You're born on my catcher.
David can do here.
Sir,
and how? Naza do the account.
Oh,
I'm the dear. Catch you.
A dominant dear.
And not down. 2016.
And Cafe on.
A David. 2016, the Kessben betrayed John Mahaba and the NDC for 20.
Sir,
2016.
Okay.
Say John Mahama piano or campaign. A doma ne dinner, and dom kit was out.
Really?
Time no more day, okay, as you know about.
No, about Bassan and Pamakai.
Want to be campaign platforms, no more. I say, yeah, right? One we are on Kofa, your president, John 3:16.
Yes.
Om the Maturation. One we are now, one more rapid campaign. Now, video almost you in the big.
I don't want your man.
It's short terms, no more buy.
I don't come with your man.
Last minute, you know. I campaign in the Babacon, as you now. na just a wunya
Ababu ka ni nyina o
ni nyina wo mo yeye
ampo
what you say that time no na do so one side
yes
na ni abra wo kan de niema chese wo ka bibia kire ndi yo so do ma bi achi die a kire din at that time no mo so mo wini Nanado was confident of himself said 2016 abanu wini
okay
we were telling them so many more the omso
ebefa
yaye we yamamu ntini ye fa no but Ghana for decide drama na di John Mahama chi nyina na nka hwe
ampa
so my point is that never deceive yourself
with a dom
with the crowd.
I see
Ujina no so Eddie your calculation ube mistake.
I am coming from the precedents now. I drawn it there.
Now, what is most important is you better measure the general sentiment and the general mood of the Ghanaian people.
I see.
Okay. And that the last 24 hours, and no the greatest decider.
They say who
mood na Ghana for them. There's also Ghana for no mutrimu abeye to the stands. I say Obia de na se machine trimu a.
Obia ko de.
Aba we na se wo mo agya obia o.
Obia ko de.
NPP for ka wo mo ase. NDC so ka wo mo ase. Ana asofo no so mu ache mienu.
Ha! Ebe ko de nkankan.
Wo mo e prophesy ma NPP prophesy.
I tell you.
Wo mo e prophesy ma NDC so prophesy. Ana ni nyina nkanfo an. Ghana for na ye deciding factor no ayedin. Ana mo se mo de mo nto aso na mo keka kosa. Ye tie ne ye hwemo. Ne ye tase nkakrakra. Every day no.
Ehoni asam no. Ehoni asam no.
Enti me de edoma obi puli enra de. Gajire kwabna be.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I get you.
I'm just quiet.
Kude.
And I'm observing the Ghana for ne beka fi ochinako.
The Ghana for beka ne wom.
That's all.
Enti anya dom asam.
Mamini Ora Jonathan Asante.
Ko dibra me tene nka che ko tebra.
Me ofa.
Me so me ofa no.
Ofa ma china pom to say.
Speaker Majoso.
Bibi aboko de.
Oh, na me ado. Ni papa yare ya papa. Isi ade.
Eye oho ahoden aba.
It's just some food poisoning dinner. Yeah.
Oh, and your kafra wabre.
So far so good.
Wabre kafra.
The woman said, "Oh, Ghana ha." Not away yare na woni sikabia.
Kessben.
Yeah, the overcast statistics.
Oh, sir.
Oh, yes.
Adeng.
It's the state of health insurance. If what the politicians say, no issue of hospital,
the politicians think about health insurance. And the reality I see on our health facilities, different.
Different.
I see.
The put you on the mouth. The large you say, and the best good there. And yeah, no better statistics no. Because I cannot spend almost close to 5,000 just because of food poison.
I see.
And you think that health insurance works in this country. It does not work. Opa, who view online with our more ordinary Ghanaians who go to the hospital. We are joking. We are joking in this country.
Kessben.
We are joking in this country.
I see.
So actually, imagine say 2 months ago or 3 months ago, we saw agitation on the labor front against the government to say, why are you so inactive? Why are you Shanghai? I'm a government safe for no air, say, I start me in so. Your margin say, call a strike against government or the state. You know, I'm kind.
Kessben.
And now the payer would see join news. That's I'm saying 2 months in a row. The forest guards, they are so helpless. The number of excavators has increased, and these people go into our forest armed to the teeth, and our forest guards, forest officers, protectors, they are just helpless.
One more year. Omutupa.
Speaker, this has reached a terrorism level. This has reached a terrorism level. and we are sitting on a time bomb. We cannot go in the same direction. If we really want to keep the future of this country, not only those of us here alive, but if we want to ensure, say, in Chimana Ebano, Ebenya Asase, Ediane Pa, Etime Edidi, Asase Pa Edidi, Ediane Efrimudia, then we need to change direction and ensure, say, whoever emerges will not be way. Business as usual. Because our current government is helpless, they have been inefficient, and they are compromised. They are compromised in the whole process. And Kaban is saying, and we have all the soldiers. What do they do? What do they do?
I said,
they are not at war.
The task force is Gumudada.
We are not at war. And yet, how come? Forest, and new forest be a word. What is this? Many positions say, Galamsen and Kaban, more years, you man or one of their. Fine, so you have decided to kill yourself by getting gold. But not when it is trickling down. Look at the state of our cocoa. And then, in the current regime, look at the state of our cocoa. They reduced here to about 400 and something thousand tons. What happened to us? That is evidence of the destruction of Galamsey, a destruction of our water bodies and the forest. That is the evidence, testament to it. Say, this is why we find ourselves. Are we going to sit down and say this is business as usual? And I pay me without okay. I feel pity for this country. President Akufo-Addo has really let all of us down. And we must tell him in the face. Because we cannot continue on that tangent. What Yabogalam says to Anamakuma. Because, look, we are complaining about food, high food inflation. Inflation has increased to 23%. The November one has increased to 23%. Food inflation, the planting for food and jobs, your friend is saying, one village, one dam. These two main policies, what are their results with? It is to ensure, say, we produce all year round. Now, if we have invested some billions of cedis in the plant, the first one we spent over 600 and something million. First two, so we are in the billions. Why should we be experiencing food inflation? It is because of Galamsey. But the transient Bisamo say, Abaya will implement gold for oil. Do we really think that you will fight Galamsey? Because I feel that they wouldn't care where the gold is coming from. Once the gold is available, they will use it to do their program. That is it. We cannot continue on that line. We cannot. Speaker, and I pay.
Mire Kraho. Mire because baby ananka me fan kombo free no would be before Frabe na Mire because ya adwuma nso ya anya na enye ye ne I mean the spirit and soul of the nation ye mpeno kre enti no wo ka asem no kra wo bi teacher na I mean ye dey politics and you have family members yes you abusia yes as ya chichi China for ne ade akoye nsem bebre people will call you threaten you ne ade but eno no kra de nkem mata bebre sa but the rationality behind the fact is say wo abusia enti won so hwe ohun yie because now family looks up to you enti edru baby a na wayedi but as I tell you wo mo ye Galamsey de wo mo ye in fact Galamsey ni musika no mo de finance campaign ya wo mo aye bebre and I have people on tape wo mo aka say I mean wo mo koto aba ye koto aba ntino they need to finance their campaigns but I mean deliberately no campaign parties ni me nyina running ye nyina wo mo said that deliberately and Ghana for na dru baby a the way I get no sometimes I ask myself a lot of questions and you may hear na say no deliberately politicians no actually wo mo ho de free sa anima obia no Dr. Bawomi Ujo Mahama ohwan obia ne ho a waka say ba Galamsey ya cause nobody none of them they deliberately give us some few lands within our manifestos no to make it look as if say they are so much concerned about say what be solving Galamsey Eti womo ye ya womo boss mienu a ye buy ye be creating minerals bank no na si hwa. The reality of the challenges are your woman or pay ye can wasemi. None of them has addressed it. Up to Endra, womo ye omo rallies ni nyina wie. Political parties ni mienu ni nyina. Obi an wo address galamsey. Nobody. And up to now, I don't know whether I'll vote or not. I won't vote because none of them has convinced us. The issues, as a country, they are not interested. And we are following them just like that. Issue of national health insurance. Over national health insurance by President Kufuor the by Beside. Me card in the because I feel so we kokra wo movie. We need be them incredible.
Accommodate our mind muha and you health insurance. You don't have statistics now. That is what you must bear in mind. But you are not going to say,
Kessben.
Ohiama and Nipa didn't quite some. At the Nenkwa at the Guru Atopse. I mean, nothing stops us from pushing government to do the right thing. Right? The state must be there for all of us. And you know, if at the end of the day, the state is not doing well, that is the essence of democracy. We keep changing. You see, I am of the view that we don't have to make any politicians comfortable. Keep them on their toes and on the edge, like so that state resources will not be going into irrelevant things. So, I'm saying, can I see the committee or say, you know, organization, out of 12, NIPA 6 assigning onto it to fight against cancer. But as you said, is it not strange to say, according to the forest way, 2 months in a row, when organized labor came out, 2 months, according to these people, Galam say I'm more than what it used to be. And we are sitting idle. In the name of what? Vote? In the name of vote. Anybody who are why no be rule? Why an over rule? I didn't say I didn't say crazy in the woman. I say Bibini Bianiwa and Ghana.
Bibini no heaven over
heaven.
Bibini Bianiwa. Get more.
Imagine and Yajin Papa. I didn't mean Yajin Papa because young from really. But I don't think so. Because if as a human being, you know very well, say, as an earthly being, your sustenance in this world is dependent on water. And you decide to destroy the very water that is supposed to sustain you. Are you a human being? You are not. You are a half-baked human being. You are a half-baked human being. And that is why we need to show leadership. Should Mr. Mahama win this election, the first month, 2, whatever, 3 months, we need to see, say, as Omai, we are bringing changes. Because look, these people are armed to the teeth. What does that mean?
As I said, we have
reached a terrorism level.
Yeah, I'm about to
oh my God. I feel pity for this. Sometimes, you know, Minia, I met one of my students who has completed some years back. He met me, sent me to Goyle, filled my car for me. That's about 2, 3 years ago. I say he's coming to pick his family to the UK. Hey, Ibrahim, are you sure? Oh, how much was he spending? He was spending about £25,000 to relocate all of them. At the end, Osio says, there's no future in this. Maybe I'll pay. Some of us have every opportunity to relocate. We have waited. But we feel that we still want
to contribute.
To contribute, do our bit. It's not everybody who has that opportunity.
And they cry on Farmers Day, the first Friday of a year every December. I mean,
yes,
yes, you was a young fan celebrating farmers. Kuyayona Kasansugu. Yet we still hold this day as Farmers Day. In fact, me, I don't get it.
It was.
Me and Kasami Papa fu a wado koko fu no. Womo etu galam say na the afa ho to the stand say womo tutu to hu ni nyina wie no. Ana womo ba so mpese womo toni de. Wo so wonton. It is a say no. Womo akreti amena na kosi say wono ankasa na fu no kra wontimi nkomo bi. Yes. Enti ube jadi amawo. Because the way ya amena ne the way ya niema no. I just don't get it.
Me say the only way, I don't think say government is willing, but we need to see that will from government. That is one. But the only way government say can be stopped is the entire community stopping them. The entire community attacking the Galamseyers. That is the only way we can solve this problem. There is no military, no police, no operation, this operation, that. You need the community to be organized, the youth. We give you warning. If you don't, then we are going to train the community to bear arms. And it will turn bloody. Because since the time of John the Baptist, and violence is taken by force. Because it gets to a point where it is often said that force is applied. When convinced,
Bayamra de Adra, one more year, so I now, one more so I Kotuaba, maybe I'm in Tubintino. Benkas is a mamma be uncle to about. When party be satisfied with interest, Kotuaba, maybe they will be unsatisfied with their interest. And I mean, and your mammy, me expect to say, who said best is our Ghana, will be a yes, Adian. Now be a crank can't want him. Jimmy have decided not to vote this year. I don't mean that year rallies. Offer, I know home common and I'm no baby, I would do way so a bebo. But mean, why they win ye mean, say, Yamia, you be so actually one castle so dear.
Kessben.
I'm saying, and I pay no interview said what was so. But wedding can't influence about the shit anymore. Wedding can't, I'm saying, on Angel TV, the night before the American election, now any part in Num and then he didn't come under the Fenicen, Dr. Asar Santos, he was supposed to. I can't American some no. Yeah, you really be so be a say, yes, wine a win. I'm saying, performing obedience in nobody stuck his neck out to say, win. And they drew me soon and catch Dr. Asar Santos almost sits on the wall. Trump is winning the election.
Who is winning?
Trump. I said Trump. The truth is that. I said Trump was going to win massively because CNN has been misrepresented. Also, in our part of the world, CNN will have more than the likes of Fox, ABN, and all those other stations. And, you would not get because CNN had an agenda. They always had an agenda against Trump. But Trump and some of the and what he's focused on, I think, the first term, because in terms of employment, he had the time I want to take over. He had the lowest unemployment rate over 60-something years in America, the lowest unemployment rate. And everybody then decided to go back because I say, American first, American jobs must be in America, not elsewhere. Send you only China for a year was on there. China began losing a lot more, and then American jobs came back. That is why he had such a good record. So I said that Trump was going to win, and he won. Some of these mammoth rallies, they are deceptive. In the first place,
Kessben.
Opposition may not have resources to be passing a lot more. People will willingly want to go. But those who are in party in government, what happens is that if you don't motivate them, there is no will, there is no zeal to go to such places. So you consider the two motivations and you see that one is self-worth, the other one is compelled will. That is how I look at it. But mammoth rallies will not be the basis or the yardstick upon which you say this one will lose or this will go. Because all those people who went there, you cannot just count them. They are uncountable, both sides. They had full petrol. So I don't know, rely on that. Then you cannot have a say as to who is right.
Kessben.
But if a court nitty-gritty there, then you can look at other indicators and see which one is likely to be.
Okay, but leading up to Ochina, EC processes are under checking the security task force, and then Ghanaians as a whole, your conduct, our polling stations, what would be the advice with the member pay?
Because election processes now, who said the voting has always been peaceful. The process of voting is foolproof.
Okay.
The problem has been the collation and the declaration. The processes of collation and the processes of declaration. And no problem. Also, EU observer mission election. Collation has been the problem.
Okay.
That is where a friend is saying because somebody will want to manipulate something. Because these are numbers and they are easily manipulable. The other thing I say, I think the MP must be advised. If they really think that they want to buy the conscience of people by going to give them food beyond the day of election, that could be a recipe for chaos. Because if that becomes the order of the day, the NDC support this, they will not sit idle. They will not go and report. They will rather tell you to stop. If you don't stop, fight it. And that could mar the process of the election itself, not collation and declaration. And near Oba Penny Libya Kokoya, something of that sort. I think when I can't say that should stop. They shouldn't think of doing something. And if that call will be heeded to us, it's all fair.
Kessben.
Yeah. Very well. But as to say, maybe, you see, the politics there, if you are able to manage your internal affairs well, it gives you a high grounding to be able to win the election. But when you have too many internal issues, it is a recipe. You see, mark it on the wall. Whenever you have a political party having too many independent candidates, that is a recipe.
Okay. Ago, maminya wa no pay. Why? Na kotu awe jumaso. Bibi ani amesa de wedding komobium. I'm grateful. Dr. Jonathan Asante Ochre, meaning a ding, senior lecturer with the University of Cape Coast, and a political scientist, speaking to us at 17 minutes after 7. This is Kessben. We are live across the country. Now join you live on Facebook. Kessben TV is streaming live, and I think Kessben FM 92.9 so is streaming live across the country. If you see something, say something. But remember,
Kwame Appiah Kubi, Mr. Speaker.
Yeah.
Your kind of Jonathan and Dr. Bekano. Was him Mamma Friday and Carrie. And was raising the fact that Toby opposition party no Muniska on Betty Brad, the Abbas and Crawford. They have limited resources.
We know and coffee.
Hey, yo.
I was saying last year, Ghana for your bado.
Sir,
the way Ghana for na yedi.
Oh, my God.
Yes. Oya John Mahama now say we win here. Almost no more. What's not the bench so be win here na win. Oya Dr. Baumia so win here.
Obi akusa kusa seri trimo.
Ghana for no.
Hey, na say train your friend your pemu ahwe Kwame.
Election we dey hu.
Share.
Who je election bia. Yeah in the past ni nyina we hu pa. The money ye hu no ene say one mame sure dynamics.
Tell me.
There is no presidential candidate.
Okay.
You're filing now. Or buy, we winning outright. One touch. For the first time. appearing on the ballot paper.
Okay.
See.
Sa fe no wa ba foforo so be prema mpani. Obi ani ho abasa watime ni one time.
You see the case study of John Mahama.
Okay.
In 2012. He was then a vice president. John Mahama had crisscrossed the country with Professor Mills. Goodwill Ghana Funya Yedema John Mahama at the passing of a year Professor Mills. The goodwill was there already. What you say? John Mahama as an individual and Ghana for the potentials bebre, the quality of being a leader. Now you said the bebre.
Okay.
But Ojina the goodwill of the NDC as a party.
Okay.
And as at that time, the general mood of the nation say, your man penyiti akonya so na ebi nsi da.
Aye.
Na wahre ne nkwa.
Ne mo ya.
Yesu de be den a ye beto aba. And then wo share time and nso a won ba ye na somewhere on the 20 years or something. But in July,
yeah.
A few months to election. Na yes your man penyi oti akonya so wawu. They were no see a car or kasaboko or dio woman what you say that good word in a proper John Mahama.
Okay.
Manifesto president.
Okay.
In 2012.
I see.
Aside that, Nana do Danko Ekufuado echo 3 times and son will win.
Papa bre bruta. Try to say on final.
What you say?
Aye.
Professor Mos Nankasani President Kufuor eba the face wa 3 times and son will win.
Okay. I see. I see.
What you say?
Yes.
And head to head. Dr. Bawumia as against John Dramani Mahama. Cheda wo ho. Alantre Martin wo ho. Na no pe meka asem bia.
Sa
enkrofo dodo na antwe wo mo adwen maso.
Really?
Yes.
Ehu.
Se wo keka ni nyina de si ani a. Election way all time record holding election.
Amafo de that o. Omo da mpaso tia analysis o.
Uje.
Obi akoda won trim.
This is our election way. All time record holding election.
All time record holding.
Pa. Oshe Dr. Bawumia background.
Okay.
Aye Juma with the Central Bank of Ghana. What you say? Waba pushia ba be vice president. Dr. Bawumia ba ye no undoubtedly. We debate biya ne ho.
Okay.
Dr. Bawumia na ama ye hu the effectiveness of the office of the vice president.
Okay.
The reason being that ne man panyin ne man akwenya mani play a lot of role. Okay. A leading role. And Dr. Bawumia is more exposed.
Okay.
And for that reason, why you more effective in the office of the vice president. In this 1992 year, you mean from 92 vice president beyond why you effective more than Dr. Bawumia. It is a fact.
I see.
Say, o man paying trust you, o boss I trust you. Na ordinary my good. No play whether good or bad. I don't know yet. Subject for another discussion.
Okay.
But me kase nanado Emma Dr. Bawumia akwenya.
Okay.
Ama wetimia go all out. The one mu bia or person odana di bia odana di.
Okay.
Yes. Right from 8 years in opposition and 8 years in government. Dr. Bawumia has been an impressive person for the New Patriotic Party.
I see.
Over 2008 awomobaya public lectures we no organizing conferences yenkoka we yenye we what you say changing the narrative ananka ordinarily ye ba beto aba otia didi atem no na we yaboa na we yakwasi sebi
poga wese no
what you say Dr. Bawumia was able to bring the conversation to the fact to say let's speak about policy and let's speak about personalities you betimi attract you on judgment.
Oh, okay.
With the fact to say you the bibi share woman sir you betimi attract to say they will deliver on their promises.
SWOT analysis I can know the strength no. I see.
And in the weaknesses vis-a-vis and sema waka any achievement a party ni aban na nya no and only a subject for another discussion.
Okay.
Baby aye do ye 11th away enye me na me beka say Dr. Bawumia ya ade anase wanya ade measuring ne nsema waka ye to adwuma a wo mo aye den wo mo aye enye me na meka.
I see.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you come to
I don't play as I can there.
Let Ghanaians decide. Enye me na me decide.
Yes.
Then you come to former President John Dramani Mahama.
Okay, Jam.
from the office of the vice president. Ya said there huni bebresa.
Bia we nya sa akwanya for rose na.
I don't need trust o no boss na ye adwuma. So won fa bibi share won sa wan kasa ntimi mpepro ho
ampa.
And in any case, enye na nim na da ballot paper so.
Ampa.
Abedi vice no wa ye minister, ye deputy minister. Abeye member of parliament. Dr. Bawumi ani MP da.
Debi.
Onye minister da.
Debi, onye deputy minister da.
What you say? Enti politics in India. Oka politics more experience. John Mahama will be.
Yes, progressively in there.
Progressively.
Yes, they are rising up to the ranks in there.
What you say?
Hey,
that is the record.
I see.
At the vice president, Abedi president. Or send a near man no person in our went me and so up a second chance. Ebin see that. Kedre.
Ebin see that.
Say Obi Ababedi or man paying. Na Ghana for to abetiano. Na osi debi. Die misusu said na nka me pese me di mu kodun man fa mo anu ho. Enti mo san ma me second time. Ebi kran see that. Say president ya retire by voting against you. Now wasan so abasa yensan to abama obi. It is the first time AC. What you say? From 2016 I will lose you yes about 2020 besa lose you yeah. Esa about 2024 ya wo me. They say Ghana for ni nyame and e be decided John Mahama fate.
Ana wo muti mama yakode. Ho na me da no. So wo da fie ya o kan na muti o.
What you say? So the experience is there.
Okay.
Good. Now, as to say, John Mahama kotene fie no.
Okay.
What's your lessons?
Okay.
Every in the past mu nyame na meka. What do you say? As to say the niema no ye in the past who say anko ye no. Na onya second chance I will bet me correct no. I'm not there.
John Mahama kode wo mutrim.
Now, odi hold it on. Na me nkoye adwuma we. Mekoya. Election na mu ne ko ochina no. But me try de mani bia ye hintase man krofo ni.
That's it.
And I will talk about Alanche Martin ne cheda. Stay with me. Na me nya adwuma we embra. Ba me ne mensa Abrampa eni enkomo security sector ni mo governance ni bia one on in charge of governance. Edema Kodeo, meaning no name como anope. Mr. Brampa, what you mean, car marching and bomb to saying? Na Bibia Bokodia, Jubamu Boko.
Yamiadum, no swear.
Eradiadum, Yanso Yahu Yepa. Na the collation of domestic election observers, Kodeo, Yedimsa Bato Base Diana Moju Asori Pa. Sir, ye Kasa no pay mo preparation ahead of what China et saying. Modi money edi abatu oni campaign nyina no echi isi for edi materials eko mo monitoring na moye so far no nyina na tesɛn
many am that say in fact friends on share bishafo ne tie for mutie nyina especially me common career me chair bia so far so good and rather me briefly the diplomatic community in Ghana led by the American ambassador. Na make is say, only say, my issue statement say, wow, the cause of problem there. We are going to America.
Exactly.
Yes. So, the questions was directed to study a peace environment next year. But you find monitoring reports now up to this point. Now they compare 2016 to 2024. It makes me like I say. 2024 year better.
Okay.
If you say so, share 2016 for example, registration period now because I recorded about nipa miensa umuye. Yenya uko doma west pick up monopa yesheno, motorbike be for yesheno, and no motorbike ni be yeshe bebre or baby bebre. That's what you know. Bebre. Nipa mo pre prior be done the pew pinted in the ukase. To show me kind in my brain, but you're born to no abedu sabri registration exercise neptum compared to 2016 year no this year will be yentesi a single for car yentesi a stick will be motorbicycle issues are urban no year also monitor political electoral violence your movements your minor incident and your moderate incident and your high incident. This year, which me I can say, any high incidents that involve fatalities, burning, and destruction of properties. The minor incidents, Maakye Kubi and the moderate. Nima there, you could travel be a chicken, and can go over with the kakra. And minor incidents near the think of 4 posters.
Yes,
ye defeating of 4 posters and a casa a one tier. Incitement and on adults of power environment. Press releases be free peace council, be free nipa bebre hobeba na ye asombiatem yen twasa akasa piano so na enkoso eno firi hono ma this year dia ayeboko de enra so de na yisro ni se party akasi minu obi eye the final rally e wo the same area in the same region we will Legon, we will Medina usually no ka be hu say after party no ye be fia na nkofa ko clash over bi na de ensamaba when we knew ya where the CEO in 2016, ya where the CEO 2016. It's not a slow party a Kessben, ye political a grant to permit. So we in a rally will Legon, we in a rally with Medina, the same stretch of road. Then ka de chenki atia sembone, but and also chamayanti di boni bia. It is so far no dear. You bet me a political environment, I am very peaceful for now. The air chain. And the only meaning in the last phase of tomorrow. So the 2020 is here, So ye kind of only declare results and a jubilation, A horse on the ana I am share what he said, a one and nipper woo was a chiman. The one and nipper woo or the due. One a shinko for car. Into a bomb fire say registration HMwa, nipper woo, yan sanko for Nema. Ya bomb to a fanal rallies here, yan sanko for the nipper and prepra. Surface book on fire in Chemboko. Now you see my no to do the BNG. It's a bad idea. You reach me, I can say, in the 4th Republic, out of the 9 elections, 2024 has been very peaceful.
2024 has been very peaceful. Now, one way in charge of governance and security for Kodeo with this electoral processes. The task force, one more share about 2 ways. So, together with EC now, Kasana arrangement, one more area. Vis-a-vis liaising with the political parties, said there may be able to me expressing a concern. Modalities are the two acquainting exercise per your observation.
Say,
exactly.
Say, Yakase environment, are peaceful. Nature stakeholders, no more than more. Amana, the main restricting me who cry to just the EC and the election security. I mean, the media back home. First, now young media houses were almost play sensationalism. Media houses were almost share party bikutupa. Media houses which people do not say, mumra, then go forward. This time round, monitor media houses, even including the known politically affiliated media house, careful.
Okay.
Young media sensationalism, young media or funny any to trust them. And at this time so far, you political parties here almost use vigilante groups at the ISM. You be a selection during the Umbaya Jumadia, but so far you won't be. And yet is in but however, Omuna main stakeholders into my idea. Mamma Easty in 2016-2020, not easy a recalcitrant. The party can be Untie, and on a man NDC. I can't uncle iPad view.
It is clear.
Last year, the National Peace Council in Roma, Umutimi diplomatic akrama, and this is now called back. This year, the EC has been proactive. On one very mistake, or your press statement moving is a mistake about. Now, saying I first was EC, no. Yenya Sam, time where yanch me and deploy ballot papers, anchor some regions. Or Canadian theater regions, ballot papers sent me uncle, and a modern bow mobile. Well, special voting, 2 regions, mistake by home, or Canadian mistake number on the modern bar or mobile. And at any point in time, or many people be about to and so more media man, say, lack of communication leads to propaganda.
Exactly.
The NIPA associate our information on one generating idea. In the end, say, carry the whole country along, such speculation and a greedy propaganda no a swati kakra. It's ever easy about something. That was share 2020, let the citizen know. I think and one or the equal. Say information I hear in our East website, the break go. Exactly. Easy I improved in communication. Ebema parties ning na hu de corner abotoye moba na hu ni konsu ni na akofom. Therefore election security task force the medical board Dr. Dampare Abaso na me Abaso bono after the elections. Why am I saying that? He is the only IGPR or activated election security task force 3 years ahead of the polls. Or activated election security task force in 2021. Since then, was useful for all major electoral activities including 3 by-elections. First, Ghana ha, say you can't buy election will be answered. If you say you kai trip on it, you kai etiwa, you kai asankregwa, you kai baby. At least, yanya bibi kwebenya ni fensi shipya the second. Yanya bibi kwebenya ituya tututu. Okay, from Paul what he could gane wa trip on it.
I remember.
Into your by-election, so pay. No, if it's a by-election, a single constituency election, parties need to mobilize or support the core. Into the pressure and tension alone can generate infiltration. But in Dampare's era, the 3 by-elections here from Central to Ashanti near Bino, the end watching what you and you crowd. By-election are probably 2 winners for both opposition and the ruling government. In a time where government in here majority in parliament and which manipulate, which be intimidate opposition, the security did not budge to those things. Yapa election security. First, no security task force in Canada is in one and yet press statement. They also announce what they are doing to support the process.
Exactly.
When the Obi and the embassy they say, oh yeah, the ballot box no or find a DHA, clear. To the sense what show were printing houses, any part of the police for the were escort to the regions, any part of the on one hand taking custody in its armory. Come say it been released a field. Now what I show Nipado all deploy to the polling stations and the standby force. Me police for the Ghana Armed Forces and so actually you the Ghana Armed Forces will not go to the police station because they say my dear in order not to intimidate voters, Ghana Armed Forces any part of deployment to polling centers. They will support the police as standby forces. And Ghana for me na munya retrieve so obi entimi nkonno namo. Obi entimi intimidate ntimi nkotwa ba. Eto de ade you better police for achi near the bomb ban. So they are not just policing the processes. They are giving assurances to the citizens so that people will have confidence as far as safety and security is concerned to go and vote. So to me, so far so good. All stakeholders have been doing well. The media, the election security task force, the electoral commission, and the political parties. So we are political parties here, apart from communicators now, statement 1, 2, we are not aiming for the main political leaders, candidates, were basing their issues, their campaign on issues. But when I say Brian debate, my master way na me corruption say na me ko adwuma way na me ba whatever be the case, that there you need new when you do be attempt. It me feel say so far 2024 there, you can a country be amateur. Ghana is gradually maturing as far as our elections are concerned. But as I said, you're entering the last phase of tomorrow. I know see already in December because last phase was 2020 in Nipa let me first start phase in display. Let me be here. I think say a congratulatory will be our part of the electoral process.
Very well. I seem to agree with you on a point. Wabuboso ningina na. Adom yani a ochina no mo operations no ebe saying in observing the election no and as a mo ye monitoring no nipa dodo ahe ana kode mo to de agumu na regions ne be mu no mo be wo aye adwuma monitor menim say the ECOWAS observer mission ewa AU4 aba and a lot more of civil society groups are womu nyina no eba be observe. But this is what we know you for as Kodeo. Enti mo ye ne saying watchina.
Yo minya me that say. Kodeo started political environment monitoring 3 months ago. issue press statement be brain. You will incorporate from the long-term environment observers. So, we need a tree. Man, some American in a report to the Bermuda FFP. Into move file report mine every month. For Ochinano, ye deploy 4,000 observers. 4,000 observers, ye call all the 16 regions. And ye call sampled constituencies and polling stations. You call all the 16 regions, all the constituencies, and sampled polling stations.
Okay.
You will be a study from stationed observers. Polling station back home. I want to bet now from some baby. And it be more from roaming observers. One the Baba pro or constituency polling station they bring. Free Hodoma, you were constituency supervisors. One to the Baba pro or polling station they bring. Not one time when you the observers from your station at the saying, and they make also boko. So we are troubleshooting Diana. Tally regional coordinators no so by it. Each of the coalition center, regional coalition center, and also your observers, or each of the constituency coalition center, 276, your observers are regional coalition center, another national, also your.
Okay.
Apart from that, you issue 2 press statements. As usual, you issue midday press statements. Midday press statements, and no my free and pass a couple doom you saying about what is and so crop. A handful name to me start here, he for a start late, and he near what you back whom you be. Now, and Paswa a WhatsApp media statement, yeah, na a streamline communication. Nema propaganda no kofo. Back in 2012, main Kai Ghana for Ghana for also. You had who pictures be from voter regions. I say if you probably me say be a yokunkum. Na statement in an say MPP person say yokum observers and now you pray from observers. It's not enkaya kofa retaliation abawo kumase pa. It was actually called so but later I buy money who say any MPP na ba any pia umudo MPP no mu yet just to create a friend say tension say ye bu voter regency asante for so mu MPP no mu enye vigilant e was asante region but emra your observers anybody who say star cops no cry show social media no e ka bi nya accident be a year ago emu enipa ni bi na nkofo e be propaganda MPP supporters of more asante region na omu buofu no omu nyina botom yam. That is some of the importance of the midday statement. It's clear a streamline information them nkofo ayem hihye ni na akofom. So we will do the midday statement. We also do the close of poll statement. Close of poll statement there summarize it by a tool that in a security situation in Korea. A handful of Timothy, a handful of Natimi, and told a baby on more. And now Markham Unity be a police university are postponed for the next day. We are able to tell all these things. Now, a friend is saying, Bata Koswara Bata so that's the close of polls day. And Sunday, yeah, preliminary statement. And then the summarizing voter turnout. Any BBI generalizing in a debate out. The next 10 o'clock was information center set up as usual. And security into the Diana European office, Eco Fianal International Peacekeeping Training Center. You say, what are soldier for there? Into BBI over 2 degrees. Into what are you feeding in Akobune set up the information center.
Okay.
This morning 10 a.m. We need to report our craft. Yeah, press.
I only say one crying into your beba.
Oh, okay. Yeah, press briefing. Starting my media to join in Kodoyo board no. Ebe itemizing Makuma could you see any so the any part of do I used to and how Uncle which me are 30 and center no. The home media man now for briefing quiet the home or so the back. You're being in an of 10 o'clock.
Very well. My Juma, Zabrampa, Yamamutrim Kwana, we wish you all the best. General mood, I war my must say, no, you're ready for election, no.
Yeah, ready, pa. So far, said the Mexican bossy, Electoral Commission, I hope I can also. And now, why you proactive with communication? The National Election Security Task Force, led by Dr. Dampare, has been proactive since 2021. and they have supported the process. The media, friend is saying, for this year, a form. Ama say when you perform National Peace Council, One FCDD, all the civil society organizations have also played their role. Now, maybe as the political parties, almost why idea. This year, apart from communicated to my community, and now Mukasa the Moon Nahono, and Yapapano, say candidates Nankasa update their campaign on issues. Ama say when you were Piana and Kemu in previous elections, no. This year in young
okay.
Yeah, sure say na go pon be DH we boy go ban na bata see or the last phase of last year ele polling no nipa year or collation centers no this year young bi na at the end of the day no ya bo Ghana for na abaso ya boy political party ya abaso ya boy electoral commission abaso na elections na input the voters themselves abo ya abaso na ye musu so ya improve in peace rating among Africans or your calendar so.
Very well. Me mention brother, I mean that was here no pay.
But that's the brilliant.
What you know, you best anyway didn't come through the processes. Why? I'm grateful. Very well. And the manager in charge of security and governance for a year Kodeo. Collection of domestic election observers speaking to us and then giving us the details. And Kodeo no deploy 4,000 election observers across all the 16 regions. Womo edi womani ekwakodia batuonechi. Asatendra the ECOWAS observer mission no ebedru omayimo womo ye briefing any SM for edi nkomo what is expected. Woman a civil society groups ahodo na no and so Asia edi nkomo enti all is set for elections in Ghana tomorrow. Just wow. Yes. Yeah, for baby. Yeah, ready. Yeah, the tuaba no. Obiya Ghana ni bia yes. Ayi we tirim. Say ya beto aba no. Na aba no krofo beto. How. No. And krofo emi ni so afi won beto aba. Enye mistake. Yes. People will come out in their numbers and vote. And you share anymore. But all said and done, you hear ya sumdue no. Said the politicians mu hu ni say ya person china mun go through processes. Nkwa ma ya ho say ye kwa ko pie mu ayi ebenada, right?
Yes.
Na abato no etrunsu na mu wi a enye boko say ya na enkodi ebronya eno na me twen
eno bronya no
eno na me hwe ni say won't memfa election pressure and tension phobia bronya ne de moye den ayi bedi.
That's right.
Bronya
yeah
the obewi ni bedi pa na the obewi so de na abon so be free for 1 week nkrofo bebre na bedu mo phone.
Okay.
You declare election ni wi a Arabedu, any mistake oh.
Okay.
One more agent visas. One more passport to more. One more call 5 years near dear. One more na best start ya boab. One be pack your money ma.
Okay.
Na o mind mo you free. Ya sumo atoye.
Okay. Na toka
ne catch no.
Ne mo ado.
Ni na be kofo.
O me ko 5 years.
O mo oh be bra agent visas 5 years 10 years. Ebubo mo passport mu a e say Kenya e ma so peja na wo moko
ani baba dio
in fact wo mo aya to the stairs e ye ka say Crawford bebre na ma wo mo mane ade ko
da
wo mo yere mo ko but en say hwe
okay
de ye kan ne say
ye team
ya sumdue ya ye wo ni sesi ye mo ma enye say ya
se de be abronya no
ye bedi
that's it
ye meso so bibia so
obi aso ye ko de o
wa wi ni wa ba no akoji wani oji ai modesty Come worry so no akọ back to the drawing board.
Kwame your baby so dey go for ombehuru no.
O say enkohuru obi.
O Kwame dey normal.
Me say me huru obi ya.
O e normal.
Enkohuru ma ya. Ba wi bom dey be ya. We Kessben.
Normal.
We no draw bia ni mo.
We dey draw.
Yeah, more draw we election. Na election so ketua bia ni. Election a ye dey class prefect. Our primary school crowd in easy sir.
Kwame.
Say you be decide so ye course system at crowd ye leader. Am na lead here crowd easy sir.
Easy ampa.
Enti no we ni intense one. Enu nti na ba hu say at the time EC be say obe declare result.
Yeah.
Presidential candidates ni nyina bon say no mo nkrofo nyina kogu wo mo.
Apa.
Just to make sure say wo mo betimi akrakra mo abom ho ban krokro mo akoma mu.
Omo console wo mo.
Omo console wo mo. Because your baba no na amfa wo lie bibia timisi.
It is yasase na wo bo say ya. Candidates no.
No bon say wo mo nyina enye se wo mo ko celebrate yo. Woni mpa say election no two outcomes, win or lose.
Okay.
Enti no wo kotwen de bebe bia no waje.
Waje atum.
Bon say our na but Mr. President, it will be well. Everything will be fine. I don't know before show obekọ court no announce. Unko court no be say we no announce. But esi wa. Nkotwe tu nkotwe sika because yes so. You know, where a public announcement. Obi have to the court to Kwame do
come.
Said that any oral land kojo chebati.
Aha, na so be come asem no.
Yes.
Ghana for tie.
O she pose abani nyina ye de omo to 2 year nkakrakra.
Okay. E pressure.
Yes.
Sir,
MPP for ne ya we. Na womo ya we nti womo aye ho adwuma. But NDC for ne nya adwuma no.
Oh sir.
Yes, and I'll tell you. From the very first time Alan Rizal a free party anymore. Every the new patriotic party.
Aye.
They anticipated not woman na woman ankasa nso kan say a large chunk of voter Alan Benyano NPP votes.
Nidi omo die ne bi no why?
Yes.
Ha!
Obetwe vote ni bi. Ne titiri ya Ashanti region. Enti woman nim.
Efficacy nim.
Alan Kotena ho about 1 month no wote ho a wo ye adwuma ni nyina no NPP for no were very much aware. Say
okwa why vote
Alan kotwe vote ni bi de free ho.
Wo benya so.
But NDC for nani ma wo mo ho so.
Sir.
Yes. Said that vote bebro benya ni nyina free NDC.
Chada de na obenya no.
Yes.
The align wife MPP no. Not chada so wife NDC. Hey, any people about you.
Can I tell you why?
I didn't
tell. My reason.
Kwame my reasons no.
First, you don't care about two abase ya. Oko ghettos. Oko street hawkers. Oko jomfo man ni adia, especially the people on the streets. Woman no yen said dan target woman your policy bia amfa ma woman.
Why woman what treat no?
Ebudu do na and this entire na no mo she. Okay. Yes. Yeah, kase. Ghetto boys ni adia beto abanyina. O man NPP atare oso onye. O man NDC a oso onye. O man cheddar dia no aje.
Waje.
Ase akwa we no. Wano ne krosika ze wano na ya blogo
ze obi anye
ye de ya cheda o de azie ozo oba wa ma enye adwuma obecho sika free na kasa no wo mo kasa
gato for no
dodo na akura cheda
Philippa
and the guy has been able to influence them and to vote ordinarily na kebe ko ma NDC no they say wo je no street for ne ghetto for ne ade no cheda edge. What the open market on the wall? And you will see say it may happen.
Wow.
Yes.
The best city no.
Is it? One more when you am so the first cheddar na ye na de. See the amadi will crab blocks. He can't no background when the car were deba. Oh, yeah. And you be out.
Cause I'm not me airport bedroom we do a bedroom airport. Trotro be am fire Kwame.
Trotro for so.
No, yes.
I was about the pictures no atata omo car na chi. You say no crofo no omo ye comfortable so be check the t-shirt no. In fact say check the baha. Okozongo communities in him and bra was enrich no wa here. Constituency here.
Okay.
Oba ye ayawa so here. Oba ye said ye dom ni puko sia no ne the way one more preacher the t-shirt no. You should be surprised and you should be shocked.
You some quite don't friend chada o Kwame chada.
Na minim strategy NDC for the
fella.
But this is what Cheddar has been able to do.
I see.
And the political parties in the nyina no. One more host say obi an wo base.
Okay.
Base no NDC ni NPP. One more na kofom. Enti one more be wawan kakra saa dia ba. Enti Cheddar nya 2%. Majority of the 2% about 1.5 if the NDC vote. Alan Chematin nya 2%. Majority no Every
1.8.
What you say? And you know that is how it is.
Okay.
And sir, the bekwakosi. Bibia and who best.
Anokwa election we Kwame Adasi. But the other man there. Ba na ba ko so so win ni. Sare ba akoye.
But by entie we mra because we are for peace.
That's it. Kwame.
Na asofo di bebre na no akasa.
Kwame asofo di de ka ye hu adwuma ma yankabam de papa.
Wodi baji yo ho.
Asofo na kasa o. Na after let's we asoli be gu. After let's way insoli be gu papa.
But ajo mo de na maker.
Oh okay.
Make asofo na wo mo kasa for asumdue no. Enti presiding bishop of the Methodist Church.
Okay.
Wakasa. Okay. Most Reverend Professor Kwame Appiah Kubi Wakasa ma yentiemra. Why?
Beloved countrymen and women, beloved countrymen and women, my name is the Most Reverend Professor J. Kwame Appiah Kubi, presiding bishop of the Methodist Church, Ghana. Would like to bring you greetings and thank God, especially for the season of Advent. In the season of Advent on the Christian calendar, we talk about the coming of Jesus into our world. And the one word that is associated with the coming of Christ into our world is the word peace. The Advent season has coincided with our elections for a new president and parliamentarians. The single most important reason why anyone should want to be in politics is to serve and to make life better for the citizenry. I wish to call on all of you in the name of God to work to ensure that our political season is devoid of insults, physical and verbal abuses and violence, and also vengeance. It does not serve anyone's interest for us to win power through violence. What will be the point of it if you win power and yet your opponents are left with injuries, bitterness, acrimony, and things that do not make for building a healthy nation? Advent is a season of peace. And I'd like all of us to be inspired by the peaceful nature of Christ and make sure that these elections are conducted in peace. And that when we enter the new era of political leadership, we will all rally behind the winners and make sure that we build our nation to the glory of God and to the flourishing of our people. Let our watchword be peace, 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 and God will bless our efforts together. Have a wonderful Advent season, and may God bless us all.
This is 92.9. 92.9 This is 92.9 the more variety. Perfect. 92.9.
I was Yami Dasi, 57 after 7, the high Kessben. We are live on 92.9 and we are live on 93.3 in Ashanti region and across the country. More share ewo TV so nyina no mame enamwase na ye mamwache mamakwa once again. Mame nko apoye mantemu na menye adwuma emra mame ne the Eastern Regional Youth Organizer of the National Democratic Congress, Indi Enkomo Emra, Richard Etonam Nyako, Bilibo, Regional Youth Organizer of the NDC, and Raya Wada special voting echo so in the Eastern region as well, and Dra Kronano, the Eastern Regional Youth Wing of the NDC, Etimi rally as well. Mame Emanache. Bilibo, what do we come to say?
Also, we did it.
Already, I don't mention me who pa na campaign na concern so far.
So far, so very good. It's been a very excellent process.
Kessben.
From effectively 4 months ago. Campaign at some point that we needed to do as a party and as a region. Every corner, every ghettos, every bar, every house. I hope because it started my door-to-door campaign, echoed down to the control of your branch executives, and they started entering every home. So we are very sure we have knocked on all doors in the eastern region, and so far so very good. But and I don't know about Kotoba. Now, born to ano, and there is someone to my phone, a catcher and the bush out of share. I wish you say, Yanto Abanu, not John Dramani Bahama, and Liberty Ghana, every sound.
Na Andra special voting no Andra na Eastern we are monitoring one name with team a course saying for the grounds and then again Andra morally Andra modern wrap up more campaign in anticipation say mube winning answer right.
Yeah, Eastern region there you wrap up your campaign and then in answer anywhere. You for and you lead each charge, women were regional rally last week Saturday, and you for we quadano. Mama, the memo and Mabawa 10,000 and a big street so for be a share for you did demonstrate chat by the Appiah battle on the new bread and a papa. Yesterday, they are monitoring because that Eastern region and the Western region about to commission, a tosi, Yantinia to Yaba, Dames, Father says, to Yaba. To the Yaba Nova Beshendra. See also, Yatiano, Ama, Yabiani, Edi, Abaton, Echi. Now, Yadi, Jenny, Yahu, say, I think you know more the other side. And it's a gun as you can.
Kessben.
Believe what you mean, Ka? What you mean, Ka?
Kessben.
But yes, what you mean, Ka?
Let me talk about Mr. Speaker.
Me too. Sorry for that. Unfortunately, we'll bring him back to finish up on this conversation. Network no drink kakra, but we'll get him back on the line. Na Richard Etonam Nyako Bilibo, the regional youth organizer of the NDC in the Eastern region. Now, Andra, we are told, sir. Oko the police regional office ewo Koforidia Galawea menteme ho ase kakra bi epagya ne homre so ewo ho yebedi ho commercially na yetimi ama we ho de see and 2 minutes after 8 high Kessben 92.9 utie yen ewo Kumasi ene mpatemu you are live on 93.3 across the country or share live ewo Kessben TV. So this is election avenue and our coverage of the election 2024 home komodie ana efrasie no ebono ndo ebepagya mu na yenuano ma akanso etimi aba betoa so na womo ede adwuma no atoa so ye kwa kosi se Electoral Commission no ebe declare the last ballot na afei yetimi aba back to our normal programming na ma yenko na yentie Right Reverend Dr. Abraham N.Y. Kwache wono moderator edema the Presbyterian Church. Okay, ma mini bilibo nwe ansana maba eneso. Bilibo what you mean ka?
Kessben.
Hello.
Sa Niamana Abato Emra Ensosono, and only Niamana Yeniano MPP for be Ashas Abra Ghana for be Ato Santia or Motuaba. It is not allowed, sir, obey a campaign even on the day of elections. It is not.
Kessben.
Nipa Motuaba, Edi Line, na Udisika Asho, now Chiche Sika at the full glare of the public. Sani Manisia, your microphone will be a new obey Shahai, Afesani man. The pocket of those Niamanos is here. Emma, yes, we are Mudisi and Pepe.
I know na kofa me ntime ho ase ba ye da na e wo Galaway.
Because Galaway there no MP no yeah Ochebefi was even caught on tape.
Hello Bilibo.
Kessben.
Hello, Evan.
Yes, me tell you, to aso bare.
Good. Abra oyi sika free nekam amane yonko bi se koncheche. Meso me feel say penny oil minister, deputy minister and this government. You need say Ghana mraso so sani so. So onya akukudro ebunani egu Ghana mramrano so. Hello, Yisikama, Nipa Bisa on Chiche. See, Nipa no di line more or watch channel. Yes, Nipa, conference organizing general. Report.
This is so bad. The internet connectivity, no MYA.
Hello, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, me too, Kabilibo, na o network na ya na am challenges. Yes, to asuma me na ya rap here.
Yeah. Me no. Am I a conference organizer no? And so at the catch the police for no say almost na nipa na original line no yes ade no. Omo yin sin chain. Please remember what duty na kasa so no. He was one of the people who were corrupted by the MP. You know so far plenty NG na check it. And my microphone also see obuso asam pinche no e bai abato no ya abato a do or die affair and ti e ka che microphone bia obi bia obebu abato mra no eso no ye nka say ye microphone kongubu abato mra so but obi bia obebu abato mra eso no e bo na se fata say esi na
Billy boy I know what entertain because I don't know cry is not for you to say. Police for
why didn't I say that?
Yes, I'm saying you shouldn't say that because I'm saying you shouldn't say that because there is a police task force. I mean, when we are mandated, so I mean, the issue of issuing out this sort of threats and warnings, no, it will not propel us going into this election, and this is not what a lot of Ghanaians expecting.
Confo ebura fear udikai self defend and sana police ababa be arrested no enu tini a obeya ebema nipa na emre ama police afaro fofofo ene se boni akoto se abon so pressure nipa because see your mouth so many days to campaign and now you to abano and wa be gina kwa mu se wo cheche ska ya catch your call for Nina. Obi your bears are silly mistakes, no. A war ever call so our police station.
I will have to end
it. It is not right. Mr. Speaker, it is not right.
Yes, but the fact
it is not right. You know, this thing must not be entertained.
In fact, believe what the fact is say any right, you know, does not equally mean say as I say one so fam radical one say now would decide say instant justice and I would be juma. There are appropriate courtesies and laws are govern this election, and that is what we must equally follow. And why would you think say nipa no ye de enya wonso de enye ane behia ne kwan? At the end of the day, what will be the end result?
At the end of the day, the end result, and say nipa sa adwe ne beto ni trimu a anko be kwa ko tuso anamo no e suro bi bebe no mu eno nti obekwa ko gina ho do wa ye ne e mra no efse fata say odi so ye ugu mra no so a you have to.
And what will happen to your members? Your members ni be subusu a de ni nto omo.
Kessben.
On top of that is
I'm asking say remember ni be so kono omo koye ni amo ho sem na koye de emfata. Wo mo so ye nya omo den ya. Hello?
Mr. Speaker.
Yes. What you mean, ka? Believe what you mean, ka? I would have to end it here. Network, but unfortunately, we condemn those commentaries.
Is the Right Reverend Dr. Abraham Nana Opare-Kwachi, moderator of General Assembly of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana. And I bring you this peace message in the name of our Lord and our Savior Jesus Christ. By the grace of God, in less than a week from now, we shall go to the polls to elect a new president and members of parliament for our many constituencies. I wish to urge all to understand that this election is not a battle. This election is not about war. This election is about development. And therefore, let the peace of God reign with us. In John's Gospel, chapter 14, verse 27, the Bible says that peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you. Not as the world gives do I give to you. Let not your hearts be troubled, neither let them be afraid. And therefore, there should be no fear in our hearts, because Jesus pronounces peace upon us. But this treasure that Jesus gives to us is something that we must cherish and work for. We all know that peace is the foundation for the development of any great nation. And when there are people who do not want to seek peace, then they seek the downfall of the nation. As a church, we call on all Ghanaians not to follow people who do not want peace and seek to employ violence during this election. Such people are nation wreckers, and we must avoid them. The nation cannot develop without peace, and it is our Christian and national duty to safeguard the peace we have in Ghana. This year, we seek to have a violence-free election, and this is achievable. That we also appeal to the Electoral Commission of Ghana to be fair and transparent, because justice and peace go together. As we pursue peace, if there is no fairness or transparency, then we'll have a problem. But let the fairness and transparency and just manner in which the election is conducted cause all of us to accept what is going on. I want to urge all stakeholders in the electioneering process, including voters, political parties, the EC candidates, security officials, election observers, and the general public to be good citizens and stewards and ensure a violent-free election. When this is achieved, we will consolidate the enviable democratic credentials that our nation enjoys within sub-Saharan Africa. I wish to join all our people to pursue peace, as the scriptures admonish us. May the God of peace keep our hearts together in Christ Jesus, and may our elections in 2024 be peaceful. The Lord be with you all. God richly bless you.
And bless you too. That is Most Reverend, Right Reverend Dr. Abraham N.Y. Kwachi, moderator for the General Assembly at the Presbyterian Church of Ghana, and one also at the peace message, at the Abba. Earlier on, Most Reverend Professor Kwame Appiah Kubi, presiding bishop for the Methodist Church at the Enso Ede Emao. Now it's time to have a conversation. Now me guest in no atenase anope memo watching surely. Now That's 30 minutes after 8. And the new Patriotic Party and the National Democratic Congress. Wamunyana war and cry a year the friend of the final rally for both a year political parties. Now anope some of the speeches are a buy ma yama the sniper of it. Now yaba yetimi edi enkomo. We'll begin with the NDs and the National Chairman Johnson Asiedu Nketia had this to say.
Kessben.
That's right. Your Bible voices, Eddie Amosis here. Now, my mama bedra for no action. Now, my mama more akwaba. Citizen Atodazi, a legal practitioner and then general secretary for the GCPP. Mamema citizen Ache na Memana Kwaba. Citizen.
Mr. Speaker.
Council. Margin. Now, important to say.
And I pay wajim ya domestication. Mr. Speaker, and I pay my mincho. Na minchia ashofo na etefu mpimpim na wo production team adwuma maya akatom na bro na kasinara yes ababisi nti yankopon hira mu adwuma pa maya mo man Ghana.
Thank you.
Ahana Ghana tea ahana Ghana kasa.
That's right.
Sebi baby asam no dan edeto baby orufia ato no so na eyi na da to ye ichechire nsem magana fotasi ye ma we hu de sabe e ko make choice nyama bebre gu wona e kasema febia we dey faza oboboa ma dodo na wa benefit from not just onkutin because onkutin is ye nan ka for bra sabe obia baba ho and then kakre ne yana so so it's good that if they make a choice, a lot of people will benefit from that choice. And pay me chairman Makati so the non-conformist. No so Juma pa that's why
4 years
Ghana may Juma pa why means a signal
no signal
article so the
still connected. Signal is still connected. Very well. And that is a citizen Atodazi, a private legal practitioner, and then general secretary for the GCPP, the candidate to a ballot paper. And say, well, we need an answer. But remember the managing editor at the Hawk, the Obokrata, no Mamima Nachin, Mamima Nakwaba, Charles McCarthy. That's a good morning.
Speaker, I'm Joseph.
Now, important to say.
Nankupaya na famude. Akanya omo edi ato omo so omo ya.
Ajo page microphone the tin so say.
Akanya omo de ato omo ho so omo ya Christopher. Omo ya sofo. So mbe ye ne fata. Na ne so Nyankupon ani. Anopa we madu hu ya.
Where do you hear my head?
Na me fi say ye kaga na ha in central form mo ye timi dino mo na so ka no kreche nipa no ka obi ba no pa we sa nyama obobo we o ma du hu ya papa
de he na mbobo ya wadi me
sa so for na wo ko je o mo voice beto a wo bon ma du hu ya wo new producer.
But what is wrong say
everything
everything
is wrong.
What is wrong?
Monya atwumwe ene di abedru ha.
Nya atwum ne ye de here.
Nya atwum ne se sa sofo we.
Omo wa Ghana ha ena nipa nkron 8 anaze awotwe ewu ye we wan kasada wan ko fan voice am bo antre Ghana for da
no ngasa ya me nya voice
we an tia pawi
oh dabi makati dabi you won't go on that tangent
meba Kessben Galatians chapter 2 11-14 Paul confronts Peter for his hypocrisy, saying, when Cephas came to Antioch, I opposed him to his face because he stood condemned. For before certain men came from James, he used to eat with the Gentiles. But when they arrived, he began to draw back and separate himself from the Gentiles because he was afraid of those who belong to the circumcision group. Upa kokain Luke 12:1-3. Na kokain Matthew 23 verse 13 to 36. Uya no wakai Matthew bio chapter 6 verse 1 and 6. And then you will know Jesus condemned, that is Matthew 23. Jesus condemned the Pharisees and teachers of the law for their hypocrisy, saying, woe to you, teachers of the law and Pharisees, you hypocrite, you shut the door of the kingdom of heaven in people's faces. You yourself do not enter, nor will you let those enter who are trying to. These are Pharisees, hypocrite men of God.
You can't describe them.
I am describing them by the quotations I have quoted there in the Bible, unless this Bible was written by my father. If it is the same Bible they are using, then I'm standing on this Bible to tell them they are hypocrite and that they shall be judged by their words. They said, by their fruit you shall be judged. That is what is in the Bible. These ones parading themselves, walking in this country in cassock, claiming to be pastors, claiming to be reverends, have never spoken against anything bad in this country. We are going for election. They want to show their relevance. God will punish each of them by their deeds. And here I rest my word.
Kessben.
Minutes after it. The microphone, my managing editor, first bullet, Abano, Miaka Jameson. My uncle Yenti, Ura Johnson, I see you don't get here, and Dra, and what the NDC's rally. My Jimra.
Hey! Thank you very much. For the past 2 months, we've mounted a campaign never seen in the history of this party since 1992. There has been a total mobilization of the party, with each single party member finding work to do to contribute towards the removal of the elephant from office. I've just come to thank all of you, national executive members, current and former, regional executive committee members, constituency executive committee members, branch executive committee members, and all foot soldiers. But I just want to remind you that it is not over until it is over. This far, we've done very well, but we need to crown our effort by continuing the mobilization to urge people to go and cast their votes. And after that vote has been cast, let us mobilize to protect that vote until it results into a declaration. I've gone through all 16 regions of Ghana, visiting over 200 constituencies across the regions. And the message is loud and clear. That message, which I want to deliver to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, is that the people of Ghana have decided to return you back to the presidency, whether you like it yourself or not. And there is another message, and that is that Ghanaians want majority, absolute majority of our candidates elected into parliament, because there's a lot of work to be done. We need a strong majority to be able to undertake the institutional reforms that are necessary to reset this democracy. And so, ladies and gentlemen, the elephant knows this. Nana Akufo-Addo and his team are riding on the back of a tiger. They fear to get down, otherwise they could be devoured. But tell them that the longer they remain at the back of the tiger, they will still die anyway, because they will die of hunger and thirst. And so, the message is clear. Let them get down and face the consequences of their own actions for the past 8 years. But they are very, very unrepentant. Even with only 48 hours remaining, they still want to conduct themselves with impunity. Everywhere in the past 1 week, wherever NDC has been trying to organize a function, they use state powers to undermine that. But let them understand this message, that whether we hold a rally or we don't hold a rally, the people of Ghana have decided. And the decision is that John Dramani Mahama is the next president of the Republic of Ghana.
Kessben.
And that is the national chairman for the NDC, Johnson Asiedo and Kachia, speaking to us. And a year rally no as a ma yenko na yenti the running mate to the former president John Dramani Mahama, Professor Jenado Poku Ajiman, and so ekasai ma yenti enemra.
I'm some other kakra. And yet you say, Madame Wasi. And some mechano, Munim say, and I'm a boss or her. It's imagining you now, man. Actually, maybe Jinaha. I said, I'm going to make a bremu. Ye chingana for Nana. Nana, I am a son, say, Obia Bomodi. Say a word before a chairman, the Obia Bomodi. Na deck a secret say, Obio no aqua NDC Nimino. On meeting the other. Then so tea a cassan, and no aqua join a branch. Nefes, Mumia Bolson, Emma and this is for you now, and my son on my ni esa na maybe son for me. Gabi anya beer. Oh, never beer. Gabi anya beer. Never more than one dynasty. The number one power walking at Mopaya ni Mopaba. We are all tired. Obia so abre. Enti James Victor Noba. Ejina mene was so memenda. Samahu. Ejina mene was so memenda. Namwa shem kasese. Nuwa reshem kasese. Ye ndisifoni yenye hufu. Yenye hufu. How about a man you know? So we are above half in the other wall. Would they change? So we are above our precovax in I ask them. Why above our primary school fiancé and win your book that? It's in the banner above or the economy. None in the peninsula so I could do secondary school. And now co school 3 weeks and now Buffy 3 months. And no, you could see our infant. It's when we say we are above we are babuno. We are penny more, Obiana dear. Near Yawan penny for no more. And I say, Ja, only me say, the pension, there was said the abbey. And to see any sika kakra. Maybe I have cross me who they dream of dachi. Opa, when you know, yeah, Obiso be by a friend or haircut. One more plan, one day, I have walk, I see. One mushroom or my coin parcel. As I said, you'll be a yana dear. Yes, I have to my dear Yanto, say if we are Yanto. None you know, say I'm a fra, say a babu not tiffy. Say ya in penny four, woman sanka musicano. Sanko for you know, some of us put them in better for my shady beer. I hope not be say a man and a breakfast. Me and mamma. A man or a fan. You know what I found. I'm afraid the woman in her mother. As some four back penny a dijamu. And it does so. Then it does in your best chance here, Meminda. Meaning so be a baba. A sending any papa no break. Said I make a man casapi. Menda yesu. Barka. Madame was a baby. Midobia Weja ni bibia no oba na bibi utu kwan bia no obisa ho sei bia odi wanim no te sen yera mahama yehu no da na say yehu no da yeyim so buade yeyim so di no kure yeyim so njen nko ahu yeyim sense say a ode ba no eso bia so enone amambu papa ba ya yehu dia wo ye mo me yanka ya ya so mesre mo memene da a eye ochilachi ye mo modia de o se ne buafu mento abane bio ye se yesrew obuafu ni achi ase ne mo beto abano de o se o media mento ma ndc da mo kan chance se media Mia mami odende maba. Misi obia metubi. Mayen. Na normal Daniel ebeko yenso amayen. Thank you all very much.
And that is the running mate to former President John Dramani Mahama, Professor Jendano Pokuajiman, and draw award the NDC's rally. But before we go, the former president himself, Ura John Dramani Mahama, na Yamra.
Kessben.
Ayeza, Ayezu, Ayeza, Ehejo, MFA, hey. Thank you very much, my brothers and sisters. I've just come hot off the campaign trail in the Ashanti region, and I want to tell you that the people of Ashanti region extend their greetings to all of you, and they say on Saturday you are going to be surprised at what is going to come from Ashanti region. My brothers and sisters, my beloved Ghanaians, the time is now. The time to replace fear with hope is now. The time to replace cynicism and disillusionment with courage and determination is now. The time to replace poverty and insecurity with solid development and safety for all is now. The time to restore the economic fortunes of Ghana is now. Ladies and gentlemen, the time to reset our country, Ghana, is now. Saturday's election is not just another election. It is a defining moment for our nation. It is a choice between the Ghana we have today and the Ghana we want together. A Ghana of opportunity, prosperity, and justice for all. Our young people deserve to live in a Ghana where their voices are heard and their dreams can become reality. The working people of Ghana deserve decent, sustainable jobs that enable them to care for their families and live with pride. And I mean well-paying jobs. People in the public sector deserve recognition for their merit. They also deserve stability, predictability, and good working conditions. Our entrepreneurs deserve a free and fair market where their ingenuity and industry can thrive. Women and girls deserve true equality, safety, and the chance to reach their full potential. And every Ghanaian deserves leadership that puts the people first, that fights corruption, and that builds a nation we can all be proud of. My comrades and friends, this is why I'm committed to building a stable, safe, and viable 24-hour economy that creates opportunities for millions of jobs to be created. I am committed to implementing economic measures to fight inflation and make food more affordable for all Ghanaian households. And this is why I'm committed to running the leanest government in our country's history, with no more than 60 ministers and deputy ministers of state. And also a low number of political appointees, and cutting out wasteful government spending and scrapping the payment of ex gratia. And this is why I'm committed to waging a relentless war on corruption. Operation Return All the Loot. This operation will be implemented with dedicated zeal to retrieve the stolen monies and properties for our country's development and for the benefit of our young people. I'll fight corruption to restore integrity and fairness, which are two critical ingredients missing from the governance of Akufo-Addo and Bawumia. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why I'm committed to empowering women and ensuring that they are no longer treated as second-class citizens in their own nation. The stature of my able Vice President vice presidential candidate, soon to be the vice president of the Republic of Ghana. And what can Mokaye now can send your Mokaye now Omobuefu. Now you mean a Mekaye and you have this for Nekaye. Omakasa Obian Fasikan to Omukum, so Mokan Yomokano. Ghana Yayamo Bododo. Yayamo Bododo. Ghana Nyamai. Yetisikaso. Ezra Comde. One Nekai, me. Nana Kufa Jack Toronto Nekai. Teachers are suffering, nurses are suffering, and farmers are suffering, policemen are suffering, doctors are suffering, and everybody is suffering. Mina Bekai, Omwa Deka Omasem. You can do all the propaganda with the economy you like. If the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you.
All right, that is John Dramani Mahama, the former president of the Republic, and then candidate of the NDC, seeking the mandate of the good people of Ghana. And Dra Ewo, the NDC's final rally, I say, Anna, with this and Komwe, 39 minutes after 8. Hi, Kessben, 92.9, 93.3, Ewo Kumase, Asante Mante Munen and Patemo, around the country, you know, I don't pay, we'll share your live, Ewo, a year, Kessben TV, so, and Minda Muninano Ase. But Andra, Ewo Legon, the new patriotic party and the party in power, and so a final rally. The general secretary of the party, Justin Frimpong Kodia, was there. The president of the Republic, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the vice presidential candidate and our running mate, Dr. Matthew Opoko Prempe was there, and then the candidate himself, Dr. Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia, womo nyinano ekopiasia womo ekasai bebo ni nyinano ede amao soli na womo nso de no said yes ikoye no watimi ehon. But before that, maminko na mene nadom herbal for enkodi enkomo emra yeba yabebo NPP de nso ede amao na afema bedwafo no yashase ede nkomo. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Kessben.
And you want to passengers a gumi kaimui, a hana do one aircraft. Hey, and this aircraft and put away the moon. And yet the Muampa, the said, Atlantic International University, America Memu, about Dr. Dujanfi Babasu, honorary degree as a professor in biology in herbal medicine. It is said here, I am more. Oh, Mr. Minim wife, your copa war, 1 year, 1 city, needs send the 2 months and 8 years canon. And Mr. Connection and Shadam Koye, na a Sakakra. She say, what Peggy Mama, what young Bem, connection, would you about the crow? adukura yɛ kɛ stroke nso deɛ wɔfa no small kyɛ sɛ agye de wɔwuo ne deɛ sie no yɛreɛ bia yɛ tatea ɛwɔ Dr. Tamda so ani so diabetes hepatitis B prostate hypertension malaria yɛreɛ bia Kumasi say
omu agogo opposite government school no
ɛna nkrahan so ɔbɛpiem ɛwɔ Pokuase Mayra kwan no so frɛ doctor 0244 774 282
ɛna 0500 727215
me Dimbafo Herbal Clinic
Wudimafo ne hwa
Mira, na na ofre adwuma ba ya ase waye bosase. E di asemwa.
Bi ne hwe mafo kwa na ekwo wo mo animu. Bosia kra me pedia me de abobra so a. Menya bi.
Eni yesre. Eclipse Collateral Management for Abamaye. Waye prime brokerage service. Na no se de etienie. So we japade na wo ho nkrata. Wutumi de nkrata ne beja Eclipse Collateral Management. Na so bi so we japade ebia na ne nkrata no animu ano. Na ope bosia. Ye de wo nkrata ne yensi achi ba manipa no ejibosia etua ehon faso ma wo ankrata ne ye wo de ani di free
ne se woni akura ntie
emane ha okra esan se wono so wo ajapade a wode ba yenti no eno na bank de beton gwabra won kwo wo de ne ho kra
na kire sa me nkrata da dem no ebetumi ama manya sika wobra me japade no eho nka
sapepepe obehu Eclipse Collateral Management e wa Denta Pantai Junction Adenta new site hwa 0543832466 Eclipse Collateral Management. Think safety and decent income.
The presidential and parliamentary elections 2024.
Oh my ma, Ghana Constitution ma yisu tumi so hwame ato abayi omampanyini ene ma hyebedwafo memneda 7 December 2024 ya. Wobɛhya abato na se anopa no so 7 am kosi anwumre no 5 pm. Polling station wantem na koto aba kai na for voter ID card na aboa ada ho adi ntamso anya bia so ho voter ID card wo de polling station ho reference list officer be say wo din register no mu ana verification officer so be hwe asinipi say eyewa wo be ma presidential ballot paper misraw kwese mark anake kanwa bia eni so na hwe so wo de yesi validation stamp no so asi akire afi wo be kwa abato adaka no fa wo promote etim oni pa opeso be yo mampanyi no be bia wa hye sa wo di betim no fatim hoyi wo bokrata no na fa to mampanyi na adaka edi presidential ballot box no wo wi a kwaje ma hye be bia ballot paper wo de beto aba fa promote etim oni pa peso be yo MP no tim so ye na fa hye ma hye be bia adaka no eno ano no watu abawi mesrawo wotu abawi a free polling station ho na ko wo pa obetimi asamba emra ya kenkan aba no ma wabato enya susanso won nsem efa ho eye wasade ese wotu aba wabato ene wo daachi
when we send your police in here dro imbusaba mesa amama hoaden
refuse to grow enya ho offense wa beka ho
ahoaden immune system o nyankopon e de awura ni padua no musem moye ho ban no enna sa wonom imbusaba mesa e pagya immune system na bribia ya yare antimiu sese die amanfo dodo no a na di imbusaba mesa do ne ho adanse ese enyarewa horo anipa enyina etimi ba ne so enna wo mpo a omo wanyarewa ne dada no omonom doctor enro no enom imbusaba mesa no a emomo ahoaden pintin ya wo muntimpo se yare ese omo ho imbusaba mesa ewo kansi ene o maimu babia yeto enro etufo mfre 0246 208496 FDA ahihye se adwade nkrato yi magye atomu se ye.
Hey Bema, said the levels don't change. Freshness ne kusa no. Bema, me hu ama mani agye. Hey, sena unemployment e ma ye hunu Bema o. Aze, orokodo. Nche me ewie mo top up no wo Kessben University College o. Ma ona my internship at school ne de ma nti. Manya highly practical working experience papa wa bom for a great job placement. E wo metaya. Mubwejuma. Kessben University College dear. Some come say for the best tertiary education. look no further. Choose KUC. Sese Kradie, Yasis Semukra. Aside our main campus, and what contingency off Lake Bosomitri Road, Yasanso the ultra modern city campus with state-of-the-art facilities. Abekamo. Yes, city campus, and what a doom Kumase. Na enona ama part-time, any weekend school, addition adichre, aya kona keke.
Wow! Kessben University College, aya accessible, affordable, and incredible. Into CCRD, irrespective of your work schedule.
Kessben University College admits students into their various degree, diploma, and certificate programs. BSc Business Administration with options in accounting, banking and finance, marketing, human resource management, BSc Information and Communication Technology, Diploma in Business Administration, Diploma in Information Technology, Diploma in Media and Communication, Sawukra Wasi, Ana SSC, aggregate 30 or better. Ubetumi apply. Your top up programs who are the HND, any diploma holders. Once 1 year bro 25 years, Ubetumi apply as a mature student. Now ya this young man so dear, you want regular, part-time and a weekend school. Kessben University College, affiliated to Kwame Appiah University of Science and Technology, and to KNUS certificate, and one year dema war, the National Accreditation Board, and so at GNATUM. Application forms for admission may be obtained from the following places at 50 Ghana cedis for Ghanaian applicants and $50 for foreign applicants. KUC Main Campus, Continency, KUC City Campus, Adum Kumasi, and now say multi-credits in Krobatabia and what Ghana Fana Babia. You can also download the application form from our website kc.edu.gh. For further information, call us 0501 637383 and now say 0264 170475. Kessben University College.
Education for development.
I'm fast than be ODK Herbal Center. I don't pay ODK. More money and I mean, winning. I don't pay. Say, yeah, say the problems in but you a show. I get challenged chronic infection be a tail swab. But you want them to acquire no man and call here. I don't pay more day than my own son. And can't a ODK for enrolling. But you come my Sabia now call down your monco asthma, aha watching, stroke, typhoid, fibroid. Thinking I don't pay. ODK Herbal Center for that woman. The tuning in I say any of them. It's a Maakye Hills. The one I will be home. More adjacent Akaway Hospital. Into Kumasi and Remind West. On the Shell Filling Station, non Adim Shady. You'll pay for 0544 929758. 0544 929758. Now, when ODK Herbal Center ending Kobano pay. Now, you can't do mobile phone, say, I don't pay. But your phone here will person will used to be one more area when I can see a pa. And a day to home a month. 10 in the theater. Say, they brabage your phone. Now, teacher and crack. You used to need an would you have crack. EKD phones adaro ba obetua kakra de ato ase na afei the brand of phone na wo pen wo mwatimi e de amount na wonso watimi e de di woju so mo ampe Samsung iPhone the latest version of Android phones ahodo ni na Tecno Infinix and the akeka ho ni na no afei EKD phones adaro ba so wo mo ni na bi e wo ho afei wo pe phone accessories say your protector phone cases and the open in a womoton and a Abraham Kroba said American more no inside money or door rice in edition or Kwame Appiah circle and cry but your one in cry money how I for EKD phones that woman who begin come high and she said won't be a whooping won't be packaging the neat at the amount they know a shop it did not here I will be quite bad to say Omoda so will be when you quantum phone to do but for 0539 985750 0539 985750 and after 0536 7879 973 0536 787973 now when you want ending come I'm be just Imbosa ba me shafo ase posini na drono eni acha no pe mutie me immune system na you career bo wa na kan with the watch infections na me ba na che with the watch and pay you show the immune system booster e bo wa oni pedua na kotia yare nyina imbosa ba me shadu e wo dwaman so herbal shop chemical shops ahodo ni nyina obenya bi atọ de free and pay more home na so pe do do mo to oni wo mo any region be a will be a boost about me to be number one immune system booster on the Ghanaian market. I'll pay for 0246 208496 0246 208496 now when you want any income 6 to 9 I am Kona Yentie or Justin from Paul Kodia, General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party.
I've been boom nice. I'm a japo waka. Sikati sadua. Eko eba. Ona say December 7. Your Excellency, our President, Your Excellency, our Vice President, Your Excellency, our former President, permit me to stand on existing protocol. Your Excellencies, if you ask me today, as the General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party, as the Director of Operation for the campaign 2024, if you ask me what is the state of the party, what I will tell you is that when you go to Upper West, they say it is possible. When you go to Upper East, they say it is Northeast. It is possible. Savannah. It is possible. Northern region. It is possible. Bono East. It is possible. Bono region. It is possible. Ahafo. It is possible. Western North. It is possible. Ashanti. It is possible. Eastern region. Western region. It is possible. Central region. It is possible. Volta region. It is possible. Oti region. It is possible. What about Matigeta Accra? It is possible. What about Matigeta Accra? And that is the state of your party. Kukudu. Kukudu. NDC Fuano. Oma unsa abana ya tono Saturday no. Oma dinkuko. Sensing their impending defeat, they have now resorted to tribal politics. They have now resorted to religious discrimination. A free Braga Nayena independence. 1957 ever pensamre 67 years and penny for my bed to a man so a free Kwame Nkrumah, a free Buzia, a free Champo, a free Fifa, a free Le Mans, a free Rollins, a free Yera Kofor, Eba Yera Tamos, Yaba Yera John Mahama, Yaba Yera another Dan Kwakufuadu, Yankotu Aba, Emfa, and some and your politics that.
Kessben.
Yenina ya Ghana for Bako. Sabi, Uye Christian yo, on Kwaso yo, Uye Kremonio. The actual said is that Nindia or Babu Mano and no any here. And no any here. Kukudu. Nanko Pau. God has love for everyone. Name or Babia. Sabi Oko China and ne Christopher ne duo. Naso so omo can for ma sise omo krom ye. Ghana for a Christopher cry ye ko Dubai holidays meboa. Naso so e can for na sise money ye. And I can assure you with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, we are going to have a dynamic president of the republic. Kukudu. Muntie. There ya me dene say campaign ya no NDC for intimate challenge Yoruba Bawumia ni fish na wo Ghana. It's a say all the brown man or Muntim Castle or Bois. Nimdia one or Muntim Castle or Bois. No mom, cheap politics, religious discrimination, and Obaso Deba. Yampre, Yambaninsi, December 7th, Saturday, and Nimdia Batuan Yakoto, and now religious discrimination. Onyanom, Jamidi Jamon side. We are winning the elections. 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 Nothing can change it. Nothing can stop our victory.
And that is the General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party, Lawyer Justin Frimpong Kodia. Now, His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, the President of the Republic, and Ejna a year platform no so any NPP and a Ghana for nyina edi enkomo ma yenti o mampanyi na yemra. Penny sound, no, it wasn't clear. But I'm free, and Rally National a happy here. Justin Kodia was very clear, but I'm Penny Casano, one more sound in ma, one more problem. Ma Yankona Yentie, the Vice President of the Republic and candidate for the new Patriotic Party, His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, and Dra Ewo a year the rally grounds na Yemra.
Not one across all the sectors. The data is clear. So when he said the performance of his government was better than ours, I said to him, if you believe that, then come for a debate, one-on-one. Let us show whether it's a case or not. Come for a debate. Come for a debate. When you come for a debate, you cannot come and say, hey, Yesu, and go away. I'll pin you down with the facts and data. I'll pin you down with the facts and data. I will pin you down. When I told him to come, Osuro, Ojani to send Kukon Kiti, Ojani. So, on what basis does John Mahama want to come back? What is the basis? You cannot say you done better in education, not in healthcare, not in agriculture, not in infrastructure, not in digitalization. Maybe you have done better in Dumso, I confirm, and then Kokon Kiti. That's it. We want a government that is going to move this country into the fourth industrial revolution. I have many initiatives that I am bringing. I want Ghana to move away from a dependence on oil and gas to solar power. We are going to bring down the cost of electricity by 50%, and we are going to do it by moving to solar power. So we are going to move to electric vehicles in public transportation. We have started to do the pilot. By moving to electric vehicles, we are going to bring down the cost of public transport by 50% to everybody. We are bringing down the cost of public transport. We are going to leverage the private sector of this economy to create jobs. The private sector holds the key to our wealth creation and prosperity. I am going to make sure that at least 3% of GDP, that is 30 billion Ghana cedis, is ceded to the private sector from the public sector to create jobs for our economy. I am going to bring a flat tax regime to Ghana. A flat tax regime for our imports, a flat tax regime for our incomes. And that will make it very, very easy for tax collection and understanding compliance and so on. So Ghana will have, by the grace of God, a flat tax regime next year. So to make sure we all start on a clean slate, I'm bringing in a tax amnesty for all businesses and individuals next year so that we move. The transformation of this country cannot be done. focusing a lot on our roads.
Kessben.
Kessben 92.9 Asidankwa. Kessben 92.9 Asidankwa.
Movement for change, for change, for change, gonna rise again. Together we win, we win, we win, gonna rise again. Movement for change, for change, for change, gonna rise again. Together we win, we win, we win.
All right, thank you very much.
Movement for change.
Movement for me, that was 11 after that. Nah. And then I almost knew it was you. Was it?
Wow, what is to your
I remember to the other man.
Studio, no money there. Studio, I'm money there. I'll go outside there.
That's the end of the okay, my body.
Movement for change, for change, for change, gonna rise again. Together we win, we win, we win, gonna rise again. Movement for change, for change, for change, gonna rise again. Together we win, we win, we win, gonna rise again.
I don't want to say too much, but your energy makes me happy. God be with you. Everyone be blessed. GCPP, 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 Kessben 92.9 Asidankwa.
What you grow, what you eat. Domestication goes for Dr. Henry Herbert Latte for president. Ebeye Bizo, now go de. To Abano, Dr. Henry Herbert Latte. No mayor man paying, Obeye Bizo, now go de. GCPP, 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 come, GCPP, education, Dr. Latte.
Abusia, thank you. 14 after 9. They say they want okay.
I don't know the pa. I don't know the. I do baby. I say Dr. Latte, GCPP. Oh, it's a nice.
Ebe pinso na go de.
You talk about ebe pinso.
Ebe pinso. Ghana be didi.
I say grow what you eat. Eat what you grow.
My join the party na. My join the GCPP. Now, we really are the baby. I'm
Then now pay.
Kwame.
Yes.
GCPP we need to do the baby. National security.
National security.
Our budget in your budget. I want you know be a young contact and fa. You budget on your accountability. Security, national security. This is you rallying.
I'm rallying. No.
Hey, no.
I'm sure that's a cut off tonight. Now, join your live on Facebook. Now, studio higher there. What report, Maakye?
Yeah, Kwame Jesu.
As you say,
Nyame adomarakwa.
We be fine.
Nyame adomarakwa. And I know His Excellency Christian Yevegum.
Gum asem na.
Na okwaka asem bi na there be friend na dane ntokwa.
Aden.
It was okwaka say obey encourage youth ni so bi anware 5.
Yes.
Na me say Derek friend na bisamu yi na bia na yakade ahyada no. Or friend now say oh ya draper. And say baby baby kokai na we na hu isi obebusa wasa. Come free before so call.
No more.
No more Kwame.
Kessben.
I am so say o ka say wan ka de sadia na ka beje ba omunya abotre.
Okay.
You understand tina ujina platform so kasa be very careful.
Yeah.
Nipa no omo kasa de unim desin omo. De omo nim desin ene de ono omo nim de ne yepe. Ena unim nipa dodo a ehwe.
Yes.
You don't have to be vulnerable. Ye boje oso na wo kan sembi no. Ubeti mi afa ho akoka sembi a na ni kwasa wo ka. Ebi kwa Sasam na okay, but it is not good for at that particular moment. Exactly. And the situation you do, Mrs. Yan, when you fan club for being a question, a election and the echo. Exactly. You understand? The media will pick something out of it. Exactly. Now, your homophobia or mere journalism, you have to be journalistic. They want the woo title to woo people to read their newspapers, to listen to their station, to get numbers. And he said, what can some mayor the Nkrumah ideology na ba na Nkrumah is nice a papa yan kotumano na chio card to chat to say that me ba will encourage the youth to marry fifer. That's where they will pick.
Yes.
And to be biano, be very serious and Kwame. Yes, so that is that.
All right, me that say me the council and Charles McCarthy bemu na me pacho afi ko na wie ye. I dare say yebeko na yakwakobo nyanka na we no afibia Kessben media ye adope yebo numbers no ye mistake kakra pacho more sending momo to a year Kessben Foundation momo numbers no 0245 759593 0245 759593 enti we any the correct number no obetimi ede mobile money ne contribution ni nyina no ede afaso we de yesre age na yetimi ede akobo anyanka no ewo anyanka fie ho nti numbers na biem 0245 759593 0245 759593 na wetimi afa asende enti de di ka bo anopai ewo news no so no yebesle muntwa no na numbers no papa no ana mede atudwan mistake akra ana ebai enti mo fanche 18 minutes after 9 Gonzo
Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Mame Embra also barely 24 hours to go for the general election. One hour can was say ya Juma for the past 4 years na ochina a deciding day. Mamintio, I mean, what yet rallies are so many say Monsomo final rally and radia. Mamintio on what is happening in Ghana at the moment, the general mood and situation. I won't say.
Kessben.
Mr. Speaker, yes. I think the Ghana, I'm so proud to be a Ghanaian. despite all the challenges a woman equal money bidwa at this time there's so much tension nkofun tu mumpe aba no but ehwe Ghana ahade so I mean we have the opportunity there yetu mi abatsena TV do we can share our views still at this time at this crucial moment we can still share our views as a people.
Kessben.
Or your idea already uphold. And that is the kind of democracy, beautiful democracy that we have. On your day, any stakeholder, be it the Electoral Commission, be it any of the security agencies, be it amanyofono, able to tuna JJM. We need to protect our peace and tranquility. And we can only do that while ensure that these elections will be free, will be fair, will be transparent. It will be held with integrity and credibility. Because obi anyuwa why you ready to bet no more obi ewiem. That is the issue. Obi anya krado. There ye be hwehan me hu that the ballot box roko. Na me ye hwehan show me da ko. No, it's not going to happen. We like the assurances the chairman of the National Election Task Force. Oye Yera IGP Dampari. However, it is not just about the talking. We need to go beyond the talk. Na Nenkrofo a wahye edwumaza mo no wo bezi warm bread because you see it wasn't nice there. Security officers what to special voting.
Yeah.
It's because they have a duty on election day. Into a special voting.
Exactly.
Into me there, a security officer is perpetuating illegality and are conforming to an illegality. Then mijin a queue muna watch is ban. Name me security officer mrije is bani bia or ye illegal na. Emina either me ensure that the right thing is done. I am also conformist in an illegal activity. It is worrying.
And it is wrong.
And I feel that the top hierarchy of the electoral security officers should deal with these things. Because our officer on election day on the 7th. So obri your bona ebe catch them. Now I compromise on that. Inti say area na no bi do video that show that na masa me bo so jemu bia inti mo so meji nso oyebon na me be said inti get to na polling station or get to wo beka do e wojina live match inti wonkoche ntampemo so we are encouraging now comment them crofo all of a sudden people turn into ghosts. I was here, I wasn't here. Why do we do this? And we watch on, we keep quiet. You see, it's not enough to just come and condemn it.
Kessben.
It is not enough. Just condemnation is not enough. We need to go beyond condemnation of some of these issues.
And take action.
Now you update na nkofo hu there no sunsan you more him. Because yes, watching yimpa no another yes, what can they yimpe da oye wan ye. But watching in the basama ba and I was on report to police on report basama ba yantin wo hwe. So people will be encouraged there. Master Muslim ko yebi. Mr. These are last days. As I said, we need to protect the dignity that we have as a people. Na ebe dem a oginame na awodo. Obi biara na pe olte yen no rehwe yen. Mr. Wa femuza de ye a obabu ma Ghana afane tempe fra yin de. Yen ubona yen ka. Let's point out the wrong things.
Okay.
Let's support every stakeholder to wipe off all the wrong things. Ye mana abato ayekoto ni ehu de ampa otuma GCPP and our otuma NDC and our otuma MPP and our otuma CPP and our LPG whichever party ye mo obi ahu de ede say we gwam Maria but when intimuwa si kusum na azu ma omba and pay me say Richard Eastern region, right?
Yeah.
And you were not happy with some of it. You see, but Mr. Speaker, kukru ni jaya kekake kabejai. Kukru ni jaya kekake kasubejai. You see, sometimes the impunity in the system no are too much. And I pay my member the Makwenje do mensre for a futu.
Winiba.
Minya numa wo winiba. Mensre. In that they held 2 rallies peacefully there. Now, some of us have been keen to ensure peace in Winneba.
Okay.
Now, me kwaduma kade abatu idi yabokwane yerio. Abatu yabokwane yerie. Na kade simpanu yina yefifie krum. Ibo bia na ofi the same ifie. Inti mesre mama nkade kofianan ana afanyo why them ina mu echirizifu no mbomuroko. Inti mu amade mu entrepreneurs na okote kokonsa na wakwa akwajiska. Inti you are just recording people just to take something. We should be careful. We will go into this election and finish. We should ensure the development of Simpa, development of Ghana. Na dey ehwe. But ye baba ye de o. Amayosem inti obi ne billboard to na wakotu, obi ne artworks to na wakotu. Why would we do this? Mr. Last minute na wabano. Winneba is one of the hot spots in this election. Why? Yeah. Since when? In a Winneba, obey a hot spot. Since when? Assembly elections are waye. Okosusa osoja fu begu nyama obeye wo nyina no yenyotua. Last minute, EC officer wa transfer, district police commander wa transfer. Sometimes some of these things, you see, we need to tell it as it is. These last minute transfers and all those things, some of them probably there was an underlying issue, but I'm a bit transparent about these things. When there's a lacuna, people will fill it for you.
All right, cancel. That is lawyer citizen Atodazi, private legal practitioner, and then we're a general secretary at the GCPP. Mamimra Charles McCarthy, so managing editor for the Hawk newspaper. Jase, Mamimra was on Amincho.
Speaker.
Yes.
Mamina was you. Namincha what?
My microphone didn't brow anymore.
Mamina was you. Namincha what?
Kessben.
Any ashefo. Chaminu and Mumpen for me no Machano Pawi. Met to us to offer be a lawyer citizen at to that didn't know see yano. But then futu media ni special day vote and a special voting no. And then Marco Kosu bebre. So you got who are and they say immigration need to meet the police in the details. Eko tuaba. No police in the could draw no. Yes, obi di wo details abeto. Nti see verify manually. Ansana obetimi ato aba, ansana watimi ato aba. The question is immigration officer no. Na the details wo he. Why say eno di obi de akoto. Police ni ana security personnel. Yes, o mehwe na yemfa yentu yie no okotwa okoto na abawie a na watwa photo na wasene ediama civilian no the message account so mario civilians no so wonyansa bebrenti no matamana sa no mu de akoto Facebook na o matro the security personnel
Kessben
are voting with them.
And a lot were posting
on Facebook.
Ballot papers.
Voting, no what try, no what sending, no mark capture any on the text message with their account, no more that to Facebook. These things happened. Not ye tia a month for people were being paid. A bit the physical cash, a bit the mobile money. A tia mobile money man for. Ensure ni aduane ni ye cheche. Speaker, se police ni soldier ni immigration ni fire service ni prison officer aibu we nyina so no more can PNDC lobby a bar these things I say omo no mo ye law enforcers no a violate laws no na emesi ne not the so-called chairman of the security task force.
But mind you, and yet security for Nkwane too, right?
Meba.
Media for two.
Meba. Post me who on Facebook na not one. And I'm who say the media. Security.
Oh, easy stuff.
Oh, the easy stuff. Security.
They were making references to security
exactly.
for Balota or Makastia.
That is it. In Centrophobia, I no more be indicated so makotu ma be, but they've never shown a ballot paper or this thing that be. And I am specific. And sir, mo chairman of election security task force till today I mean you can say anopawi on issue statement and reassure Ghanaian people and condemn the men and women no aye. The embarrassment to media bread that security services, nobody has condemned it. Not the Ghana Armed Forces, not the prison service, not the Ghana Police Service, not the immigration service. Nobody. The Electoral Commission in Ankasa has seen nothing wrong about their course relative to special voting.
Which one we trouble?
When who be born bia, and the Special Electoral Commission has not been able to issue a statement to condemn it. Figure, offense enough. Electoral Commission officers, a two car fi Kumasi, a driver could draw offense enough, no Munkra register.
No Munkra.
They were not, they were not having the voters register. So Muko drew once or more sign Abba. So voting started around 11. Enough. And ended at 6. Men are made to about what you won't end at 6 hours. Are you delay?
7 a.m. I said, yes, started. So about 4 hours of delay.
And we were going to add 4 hours to 8. Ben, I may walk on Masana Mayano. When I insist, you wouldn't tell me, say, me your man boyfriend. You wouldn't do it. You will not do that. What is it? Eastern Regional Youth Organizer and Asam no can mean who Bonia or Kanya or Wadia Tozo. Constitution Nankasa Maya whom Quansi Yamoya whom by self-defense. A share sister will be 2 Mregua ultimate channel. Now, Ukra Tio, Nami Nitua, Name or Boa, I mean, defending me. Of mining you now, Tua, ye dear mouth. A D uniform mouth session or minor uniform would intimidate Tiamara and Maraquanswa mean the venom.
Yes,
but the Beno can't. Angan Bibia Kukuru Daya Kikaki Kabajai. A normal Obiang Kotuna bar, son necessary Kotuna bar peacefully. We are at the end of the day a Ghana. But me.
Yes.
So tina me koto ba na me twa me ho. Police won't me nje me phone fi me nsem. Because a see Ablikuma Central no. Ye man delete ye. Enye ja no man ko ye. What I say? Enti untime nche me. Say my violate law ntino, you are going to prosecute me. You won't do it. It won't happen. Because
now they know the impunity in the ball mind.
Say Mariah did a boss one. I think say lawyer for and I say we are all equal before the law. And
your lawyer for ne can run and neka.
And son I'm running here. So we are
all rich or poor, be equal.
Say if we are equal before the law. Na police senior ye, na ye man not delete no court. Na me dem ye na was there do the me kutuma. Are we equal before the law? Do I not have right to resist? To tell you, say, do right what is supposed to be done? I must say, justice must be seen or manifestly be seen to have been done. Yes, Anamokano. And if justice,
and he who seeks equity must do equity.
Must come with clean hands. You go to the equity table with clean hands. And it's up for ya mudia show mun sasi or mumbo na mako selectivum. And one more assignment to say.
Kessben.
You see, everybody want to put his best foot forward. And security agents mo come with T-bomb no. We no more selectivum for special duties. No. In my estimation, are your topmost, your finest men. Or meet me ye jumana amamudin huati. Unfortunately, they have embarrassed you. They have. Omogumoni mase. But mun ni ferrier. Mun ni man ni wonti no. Emesine. Mun timim pagana fortune se nya mo mante na ye no. Enimgwa se na empo mu ye nhwehwemu na saafo no you interdict them if possible replace them. Police phone Timinyasa, soldier phone Timinyasa today. What confidence will these activities bring to the ordinary Ghanaian? And Kessben and the Dibraye.
Kessben.
Gideon Ben and the Dimaya so where no more a bit matter somewhere prepare Akoso Electoral polling stations, new coalition centers. It exposes them, and that is unfortunate. It shouldn't be. Siga, ne ni kwansi we esi, NSC. Say rallies no. So go any time, and I was able to akwaba. And you know, for me, that is my issue. Apart from that, Obia koso tojo, Obia decide here you speak. Obia why na adwin so obeto aba ochena. Oni ma bi obeto na abako.
Okay.
Enye nya obeka ne.
And the best
na wo ye na and the best sano. Do you get it? No machinations will change what the people have decided to do. In any case, and no campaign me wa. So according to the interest kotua. And you know, yes, for me, Renya Ebesi from Ochina going. But then the security task force must talk to their men and women to be of high professional standards. Because our dear we ebia kosi babia on see abrekumomo anokoye.
Yeah.
You see other places, they arrested them. That is what will happen. And elsewhere, they may not be lucky to be arrested. What is it?
Me too.
You may not be lucky. The probability to be decided to be high in other areas. So to avoid it, and nobody is talking to anybody. Nobody is telling people. Nobody is condemning it. Let us know you have arrested them. Or as we didn't go to guard room, we didn't go to cell. It ends there. Once they have been arrested, it will be on record. It's our police for we, our prison officers we. I don't know. Civilian you'll be justified. So a see a police for chromachium. So that from chromachium now civilian. But man yanisa no more jan said there more jan ya. Ochina ko chubia will question you.
Very well. May I say 27 minutes after 9. This is election avenue on Kessben Media live across a year. Your stations on a year 93.3 in Ashanti region. I don't pay more muti no ma yema mwachi afina do if you so to her. They were live and TV so on Kessben TV. DSTV channel 364, Go TV channel 121 and take Medasi and cry Central and Eastern Western Water for muti and no pay Yadamunina 92.9 Sunni. Magati now today.
I say Obo number 3.
Yeah.
Obo 4.
Maybe 4. Maybe GCPP, NDC, NPP.
But I must say, in musical senses, domestication, they are consistent. Utio munum the rhythm na. Say some Adwa like. Domestication Adwa reading be
washe dan one minute wa Ghana.
What did I say? And I think I like that. Say because no. You see,
Ghanaian engineers na ye ni.
And I make Adwa rhythm. I'm talking about Ghanaian rhythm as Ziganetie or entertainment person. Na me can own him. And I know he will support this point. The Adwa rhythm, Adwa a Ghanaian culture. Me boy.
Yeah.
That is it. Now boy ni na none. And a depicting local rhythm. And Tina, I think that I will support GCPP after 2024.
Inshallah.
And then after 2024. The party contest election, China also delay 2024.
Oh, for what reason? Me personal decision.
And I mean, as a Nippon or contest election.
And so why be by law, me can me Thomas, me question as on the other son of my Obama. I just sat there.
Mr. Pratt who baby when Jana who baby yeah Kwame baby I agree there so okay say o pick the various rallies no
yeah
now what can was especially the speakers now you be ending up killing somebody's campaign. So what we say is they did well. The organization in Ekoyi, we wish them all the best. Now, Kwame, before my bama semester, me the 30 seconds in casting we say, and conform fan show me say, after this election, a lot of churches will collapse. And we help them to collapse those churches.
And that's when you have
yes, Kwame.
Campaign.
Because listen to me. Yes, I'm a Christian. We cannot sit down for people continuing all the time. Now you label prophets as criminals. You understand? You say, oh, your prophet has it. And what's all your criminal be near there? You don't want it. When you to say 3 years, 3 elections back, 4 elections back, 2 elections back, we are not a church, you know what can you do? No, we will help Obiama Naso. That one is fine. And I know say a lot of integrities will be dented. And also so you have Boama. Sadia no you better so and now
said you be next time one be come
manual too and now shock beba Kwame
shock
I'm telling you people will be disappointed in this election. People will be disappointed. Shock beba pa it is a who NDC who NPP other political parties no I cannot speak for them because based on information since 1992 these 2 political parties never win election. It may cast almost chitafon, almost shas and psyche
lower our expectation.
Yes, lower your expectation.
That is the right way.
Be a bet me yes. Who bet me a disappointed big time. It will be on psyche.
But I don't mean your home Nana.
That's what to mean your home. Yeah. What mean your home? And the toss to be me. Medicaka. Kwame we sit here. Your better results, your baby bia.
Yeah.
Assembly kabia Kwame for the past 2 years. Your election was somewhere from the branch executive elections to the constituency to the region to the national. LPP also from constituency police station. Ebayaya Ababesi Sabri. Kwame. Easy 4 timelines. You know my Babesi Sabri. Me can be a more beyond frame me. And Fred Kwame Appiah Kubi, Mr. Sapo, Makati, a more beyond Fred Makati, men and for Posiga say, since I ban a cosset, Tiasinity.
And one,
Minja Electoral Commission.
What you Makati Besaba, a woman,
yet the result, no, I don't Makati. As one make many electoral.
Yes, I don't have a friend from Misana. Results in a course.
We always show out to TV in that. I had the better results. I
had the enemy in a course.
Annie,
many fools.
The other bad near the Bertuga. And to out to her now your calculation. The American watch I say. What to why your calculation? We are not electoral commissioners, and yet me for results in Pantuga. Kwame, Makati raising a very vital
argument.
Yes, now I have to say this. Uko USA.
Yeah.
The reason why the US Parliament allowed George Bush to invade Afghanistan, and they say their first sitting, they were not allowed to invade Afghanistan after the 9/11. So this was their trick. The prime time of US all the big television stations. They hide their biases and political affiliation and started rolling when these Taliban and Al-Qaeda people almost attacking the US embassy in Dar es Salaam, in Tanzania, Kenya, and the 9/11. So now people started supporting
the government.
George Bush. Yes. DCOP Kofi Boakye. There was a time where Kessben be for security. And free mitrimuda. Or say, uko baby a we base. Uko baby a hardcore criminals. Now kono wan koto omo because of untino. They be omo do di hide and seeker. Waso the police car asai kra no Kwame. Ko pack fasi wo omo mahoba. Car na sai kra no de ko pack car ne keke. And to those days no, the trick they say police car say engine say omo nya sika fanto. Omo timi pia e di besi the criminal scenes the area hono zone hono area no. It scare people a omo timi nya yi. Kwame security no all this stuff here you can see. Sometimes I adwene psychological account and common sense can Kwame. Since I and confess I have issues with some people. I don't have issues with anybody. But ya makati kika. Se BBC ni anya publication. Se BBC ni ya respondi.
Kessben.
BBC ni an chidi pano publication koswa. Ebe ya dena sadu ema. Kwame. Baby ya do sisi ai, Ankadia makati kanoke apa hon obienu wa ese koye sad.
There's a security for now you someone responds.
But the security people are doing it. Why are they doing it? Minja kada. I'm not repeating myself. I'm not boring listeners and viewers. But it is a concern say yakoto aba by election. Kwame. A political party or a potential winner. The general secretary Abeka say yakoto tutuo I will make stronghold and confirm Pia Mamba to Aba. Okay. They have made an arrest.
Yeah.
Some company should not say.
Yente ho hwe
Come yente ho hwe. Abantia no a ase north. Woko share soldier for atade no a omo che no ase break no. Police the publication ba bonte say ya che sa akwa no sa asem na okokot anaso okokot yama the bail anaso man bill yama the bail of bail na best kokot anaso say yenti asem no yanim de eko enti police personnel ebe kwa kwaya de na makati ka kwasem ade ebe kwa chase sabe honorable fanchame mani sa honorable metese na say kwabe na say metese nkofu bi akwa ka che ne say Abranti biti Kessben ziga se de bia what was some such example
horrible man
and na some nam de set example me ye Ghana ni ade bi ebe hia batwome no esesi ano kwan honorable my campaign amadeda honorable Kingsley Nyako
okay
kwada su member of parliament yakoto aba camera capture no Kwame
yes
ama ye bi amobi bibi na oyibo obi no yes ya suspect ama easy for now withdraw almost representatives there.
Yeah.
That is one. Police are making arrest. The office of the special prosecutor actually say they have taken over the matter. Police are invited Papa no, and invited the EC for no. Say. If I'm not making sense, I'll keep quiet.
You are right.
Making sense.
You
are right.
Say we should know. Send your best deterrent.
Aman
Kofa election ya babe so obi ni safa won bottom club be careful. You get me? Say we don't know what is happening. You show the TV so omo kokko to ba we show it. It will be to one of popobi e won the tribu person ya
kokko to mpodi en kokko to ana
just so MC now it is more special prosecutors then and also
and no one some yeka eti ebasa no a you will get people Kwame on be tete amra no so because we koye no wa ba fie we koye wa ma fie ye hye saade no so e be discriminate se nipa ne NPP ni panini or NDC ni pania discipline no yes and fa ho ni se or NPP no obetimi am ayiwadi kwame discipline no mane hunu se mane hunu the right from the left so we NDC ni amane hunu se ye ka democracy enye de ono no opposition kwa na democracy de ono so ti abam ni ka bia yeye enye nu obi opposition kwa na de bia wo de ya right as ye sisime de ono no ti abam si etimi sisi no eti yama pepepe yenye na madam asma na meka madam Jimensa asma na meka and then 3 days asma na meka people took me on me say mamini ye good why you aduma ade bia bia mistakes ba ho baby ye do ni there we cannot afford any mistake again kwame
ye ntimi nso
twesi ye ja register ho ye free Kumasi call asin ayi offense no ya kwaja register ho na akoye we say wo NDC store holder ye kan cha so wa sheda me wa bia no obelusu dada
na voters register na wo de koto aba no waja ho adwuma be na
akoye
okoye adwuma be
Jamaica no come what must say show wo ko ba bi ti say Afran place no nebo kumawu mu and ye tell because of proximity na ewo debia na to about that area how no mo toma NDC dada etie ko chemu 2012 debia NDC every ne also no mo vote so pa obi timi the 5,000 every election dey make what you say and not different 5,000 but 5,000 votes every election okay NDC we knew all the time since 2012
Kessben
imagine say ye koto about we see ebi kura na this time around e bia na NDC kolusu ba wa koja register Kumasi ukodu on enkofa akosa lie they want to vote before omakọ afuom they want to vote before omakọ market waja no ho kọ ya obi akọ o sa akọfa ba obi akọ ye beka say ye deliberate
wo sheda
bi kura na wan sheda e genuine escape what create confusion di amaye
okay na na si for mama ni enko
ye besere omo kwame
Kessben
ye very careful mame fama nu sina me kase mo cho Dr. Dampare camera ne de na capture me we am boa mo fan to me so na me kase mo cho
na zo da that is on that
kwame
obi wa na adasu
Dr. Dampare
na for he wa
Dr. Dampare ubetimi aye bibia ade ba ko pe betimi ase this will people fi buachi Nathan wa say o ka che Mr. Kwati Pratt maka wa say mimi kromufo aha na me police commander aha na me nyiniye minimum the way almost here ya me commander 1 dabi aha baba be commander 1000 eti onye very careful na abatwe o hwebu yie pa e mo bia confuse no de na dwene ye no se ne secret ye no onye e ma na nya na dwene se ebia party we se me ba me maintainu eti ese me yesei e ma na dwene ye ni se me yesi ya party we be ka se yesisi me because no opposition no be fair and firm.
That's it.
Be fair and firm. That is what we are looking forward to see.
Okay.
Arrest in the bar where your party chairman crutching. We didn't breast some near Hennessy. Adiana Warrior and the Yonebeba Ghana and dia. Politicians, they are not even up to 10% of our population.
Exactly.
A by year coming as a channel. Near Queen, we need peace because
in this country.
Me papa and my mom need passport. Me na mobi. By a decaying Kwame. A better day say me major on Marco. Well, we need to be very careful. Namini Ghana see Burkina Faso. We have to be very careful.
Passport in the drawer, but visa will be a name.
Me visa will be. Oh, and they are not quite easy crying. And a centralized say here I can't want centralized communication. You catch on so unlifted that ban after the election. No, Sadiaba. I can't do issue now. Ah.
Better say, for no, now Casa Global can Casa no so more news no more yo. Police TV ni news no more fast ye no more yes more fast the attraction same one. Statement now, but it came as part of the police TV.
So I don't know that police TV and had issues with it. I wrote about it.
So you need police TV over there. Obiti radio ko over there. We are not saying it is not good.
It is not good.
It is good.
Plan agenda no. Say on what TV. Very soon, no masha si man news. Very soon, no masha si man news.
I kadam parias be obeka sagu asum sa no se dia
and no masha si man news.
Me kasa phone so ne tua me kasa phone so
very soon.
Tua ayifo ka de bi tua de ka. Ma me kian kasa.
Very soon.
O kwa na your papa.
Very soon. Obeka just say open news ah. Obeka say kopekino police TV feed. Very soon. That is what Mr. Odibaya I wrote article on it. Say it is wrong. Serious countries because you don't have the police maybe or motive. Now Ghana Armed Forces are bet your motive. Now if you want information, they will ask you to go and pick it. Very soon. Police 4-year program. Obeka say tinafie. Na pick a feed.
There's been a time omo aka kire that say open statement ko Facebook omo post it at home page. Oh no, I'm not joking.
And those statements are not even signed.
But omo aka. Yes, omo aka. Kwasi for free.
Yeah. So Kwame,
kwasi for free public affairs director.
Yeah.
You will go to them and they will tell you so, you're posting what? Your Facebook page,
TikTok, Instagram.
Wow.
They've done it before. It's not surprising.
So see Kwame Appiah Kubi. So asemi si me krum. E me papa krum bia.
Kessben.
Atwoma kwa homa. Ne se bia the district police commander now. Big issue bia ba. Me ye matata radio. Me matata radio no. Me friend
Kessben.
Police commander na. Me Bobby di matata na omo nkasa. Omo fi me. So I will need information from the district police commander who are very closer to me. By the district police commander never catch me say ya catch me say me come anuntum e ma me nkasa information bia me national na me matata radio me o twe be yata e be dey ya responded to me
no national no ma filter and give you what they want.
Let me say this.
That's a sad we are
election
to boys that's same we are making free hon because if we almost a san kwesi for free hon ma be ba ko bi ba e be say shela ba ye back
one ba ma ba ku bi kwa de odi ahontete ko adia adwuma
spokesperson na nkasa shela ba ye back no ne ba ya was started sad Shella came and Okon Hokra so asebesi one more briefing crowd was ko Facebook na cover statement.
Look at this.
It was under the instruction of the IGP.
What did I say?
Under the instruction of IGP. Richard Appiah Sapon, darling boy.
But what I was
my memory as I mean to you
as some what they have done is that actually they've decentralized the various what am all of us.
You know
but it's actually
commanders numbers, you know.
To only political parties. Minim as to whether the general public.
But also more population.
What sense am to free number?
Police numbers and commanders are betting me after all. Also more population.
Yeah. So at least that is also there. But you see, and I pay me peda me driver for so kasa.
Kessben.
Nkofu bebre no obo tukwan. Na wa ko krum akoto aba. We don't want to lose any life. We want to ensure that obia or kwa akoto aba bia no. You don't want to lose votes. Nti ebesere. Driver funi na wonhwem. Nembo moya me ye o there. What to petrol fame.
I almost not to petrol movie. Dabe.
Oh, I know that.
No,
petrol boss are cost.
Yeah.
Inti ya best ready.
Me to be kwesi ada into the whole week me to be.
Inti awo wo frɛ Mr. driver for no there. Wo mo ye boko men. No mfo bia nkodu bebi orokwa asomdwem mo nkoto na aba. Oroba so ombembo do asomdwem. Ya me na ye bompa ye srede. No so ma nshira. Na aduma wahihya magana there makes my wind of change you blow you blow the man ko
I got you.
Speaker.
Yes.
Religious bigotry, otherwise weaponizing religion, any this thing. I would say no, not your president. Come on, I will use the president. I don't want to use any other person because we are president. You are for everybody. No, come on TRC or Sophobi. You see, and Tia Manyan is also for not. It was on a WhatsApp platform, a closed group conversation of people not more than 30. and there was our platform also. And at that conversation, of course, the president find it condemnable. Say we're using that big platform to condemn it.
Because
unfortunately, Sheikh Ishaq Nuama, the video, audio, circulated in September, urging Muslims to vote for Muslim. President Ankanhushe Napo Eko Ngranza Eko Kachro mo say party bi de wabubu masalachi dan inti otan Muslims otwa so ko savannah Eko Kachro mo say uye Muslim na woto aba ma Christian na eye haram meba
maintain
Speaker, until Dr. Yao Matthew Opoku Prempese,
no, I'm being sincere. I don't.
You just Google voting for NDC is haram. You will get it.
Okay.
No. Me bow Ziga, politics, but Obiya and there enye. You see, because I took the president, I expected him to have condemned everything. Nina religious politics.
Okay.
Hadia Samira Baumia Okokade in the eastern region. Ushio Mono, she spoke Twi, spoke Hausa. She was emphatic that MPP now elected the first Muslim vice president. Aliu Mame, he so rest in peace. The same MPP Nama Baumia Beye flag running mate, Abaye vice president, and now promoted to flag bearer and on the way to become president. So every Muslim should contribute to making Baumia the first Muslim president. Nobody condemned it. How did Ajina Saris call? Now, a closed group conversation, important. That is where I'm coming from.
Okay.
In a close group of people, not less than 10, but this is a public. Samira Baumia, the Uko Kade TV, post on their social media. You will get everything. You see, yes, sir, you are not being. Let's just be nationalistic. And to condemn your president, condemn everything holistic. Wholesale, when ya and yet.
To say they are not paying my yes, right?
Thank you. Said, at least on Friday class we. Only to two platforms to do on so to say regardless of amount for sentiment, they still find space to be nationalistic.
I got you from my punchline. I'm fast to them. Eclipse collateral management. I remember Eclipse is 7 more money and Pacho Adopay. We Japan and Kratano, it's me, Juma, Emosi Kapa, and Fakoma Eclipse for na woman any answer or so. I feel we a businesswoman, Pacho. Open loan and so when collateral and open when Eclipse for any income. They will assist you with collateral na etime abwa Abakan Street ewo Adenta new site ewo enkra hampacho for one more on 0266 999020 0266 999020 and after 0302 551877 na when the Eclipse collateral management for any enkomo Sadiq Herbal Center for Adaroma one more at the a year Elephant Herbal Mixture no Eddie Abampacho and no relief Kesiepa Eddie man wa constipation how waging I am team Pacho untimi enko private channel pay no Herbal Mixture yibe na ebeboa we ye pa and what you know open a year Sadiq Herbal powder ni bi ayusu ubetimi enya bi ayusu koko no how waging ayusu bi na bi ebeboa ahye ni nyina no ase Eddie amount Elephant ointment there Pacho waposo we ya we chibremo kasieno eye we ya sasabro ha wadwen pa wo ho a wotena se che a wo hu se onan so apagya aso akakra anopai fa elephant ointment no etwitwi na ebetu ni nyina no ase prekope ede amount herbal shops ni mu nyina no anopai ubenya bi ato na ne titwi se wo nkran ha Obeko Okanshi Drug Lane, Kobedia Enterprise, bi wo ho, Kingswalk Herbal, will be Repast Ventures, and a Faitinated Herbal, Nina no Obenya bi ato edi free ho. Mo watema, Mobeko Little George Pharmacy, na Ashaman for Akko Echoes Pharmacy, Afi Nkoko Mobeko Hillside Pharmacy, na Mwatobi edi free ho. Kumasi na wutie mi ampacho Sadek phone roi Ubenya bi ato ewo Kolinak Herbal, Misty Herbal, Apidank. Ana afi Freddy Mens ewo KO Mama Becky eho nyina no obenya biato se open dodo mwatu a obehu Sadek Bar Center for ewo mfimfin mantemu Mori Junction Tobut nchen ho ape ana obehu mo from on 0244 153511 0244 153511 ana afre 0557 997797 0557 997797 na woni womo eni enkomo anope na womo bejo Pacho Bayport Savings and Loans at Daroma fixed deposit no there aha ana SSA obeye no esanse oba womo ene wotenase na modi nkomo interest bia wo pe wo sika ne so no depending on the amount a wo de ba no pacho womo na obedi nkomo na womo aye nhihye ni nyina no kama e the amount medical culture dada se eba no fixed deposit dia bank bia ye bi but open the trusted source a wo de sika ne hye ebe ma mfaso bebre dia eye Bayport Savings and Loans for womo enchen anesese wo de sika no ekokoshe aha osika hye ha haircut sembia de babia bosome miensa womo de beye adwuma ede mfaso no de aka ho ede amount ebreso na ope osika eno ane se woni womo edi nkobo onsa beka wade womo mfa obi sika nwane da anope your trusted bank esese woni womo eye adwuma eye Bayport Savings and Loans. Your future is now. Woni womo eni nkomo ewo omo branches ni nyina mu across the country obetimi ede osika no abeto ha bosome miensa bosome nsia anase afe baako na afe mfaso no watimi anyane yie pa pacho o nkran ha no ma obekọ kokomlemle ATTC school no enche ho ape na woni womo edi enkomo as far as ukra 5000 Ghana cedis eko na nimo de fixed deposit o ho akwanya se wonso otimi eba ebebeye bi adopay for womo on 0245 153283 0245 153283 and after 0263 007 922 0263 007 922 na on the Bayport Savings and Loans any enkomo anopay. And this is Election Avenue on Kessben or China Adom yani. I will be back once again. Ghana will be heading towards the poll. Na enumere mpacho ubetemi etie ewa heya 92.9 between 8 p.m. Ekono will be back team na ebesaba na afi ochina homachin so yasanso aba giving you a very comprehensive election coverage. Trust us, sir. Election Avenue, this will definitely be your election destination. Yede a year information in na edibema me sorry so na minua KOD any offer Kwame Appiah ni tima akane nyina nso ababa beto so mame Ghana kuafo nyina a very big happy Father's Day na anopay the Cafe Federation of Ghana Chief Dr. Nat Insakwa say mamu nyina trimba enti Ghana kuafo nyina anopay mamu nyina trimba okuya yoyi ana aboa yem ya bedum pempenso aye anopay nyame nhwa mu nyina na wonye mu nyina happy Father's Day. And indeed, that is the public holiday you're celebrating this morning. God bless you. Kwame Appiah Kubi, Mr. Speaker. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll be back once again to stay with the rest of the team. Yamisha, we are out.
Obretini kukodu for eja wo mo enkuni maba aguna na wiri kwaba akasa no makasa french wo bie na no awobo ajo asana na ho fedua wani bono so awira tete wo kwa ne ba ne na sene ne ba ejo no bi no anta bie eja